Hey! What's happening, social media family? Hey, hey! I'm blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. If you blessed, go ahead and like and share this video. Let me turn it down before the church get mad at me. That's not what we want this early in the game. So listen, it's your girl Yielded right here on the FIYAH Show, man. We got a phenomenal lineup for you today. One of my ears is clogged up and my eye is cloudy and my nostril is stuffed up. So don't worry about none of that. Just get your friends on here. I can't see, hear, or smell. Don't have COVID. I tested 3 times, y'all. They all came back negative. Praise God. See, y'all don't know when to shout in this church. But listen, like and share this video. We got a phenomenal lineup for you today, man. Why? Because it's Tuesday. That's what we do on Tuesdays. I got on my contacts. No, I got on my glasses because I can't put contacts in because I went out there in the Gobi Desert and they melted them or something. I don't know what happened. The Sahara dust or whatever that stuff is, man, it got all up in my shanana. And so I'm stuffy, snotty nose on one side, but it won't really blow. So am I supposed to say snotty? I don't know. Y'all pray for me. Lift your hands. Lift your hands. Extend your hands to the phone, the camera, whatever your device is that you're looking and listening at me on right now. And man, get your mind set to go up with us because it's about to go full blaze in about 15-20 minutes. You understand? So go ahead, get your friends in, share this, let them know your sister on here, let them know your cousin on here, let them know your mama's, aunties, nieces, nephews, daughter is on here. If your first lady is slated to be in this thing today, shout your church out and let us know who your first lady is. And if she's not, what is first lady? That's what I want to know. Your pastor's wife? Okay, if she's here today, I need you to shout out your church. If she's not here and your first lady, tag her in this here because we need all the ministers' wives in the church on today, okay? Everybody that's married to the preacher man, we want them on the show today. We need to hear from them. We need them to comment and get in this here digamabob of what we got going on. Yep, I make up words on the FIYAH Show. They don't Google them because they my words only, exclusively. Some of them we trademark and put on shirts like I don't like. So that is coming up. What's Beverly? You the ghostwriter. I'm not sure why every time you comment initially there's no words. But listen, tell the Lord to plead the blood over your pen. Here, listen, your ball point is not pointing too good. So listen, get your people on here. Get your people on here, man. Let me turn this music down so I can stop hollering. I told you my left nostril is stopped up, so that means I can't hear. And my right eye is itchy and cloudy, so that means I can't hear on that side either. But then I can't see just because, you know, hey, that's what happens. So I can share this video again. Shout out your church. All right, shout out to my brother over here. That's Pastor PJ. He's shouting out his elect lady over there at the Faith Temple Worship Center. You better shout out Pastor Shamika M. Sanders. Come on, everybody follow suit and go ahead and shout out your elect lady, your pastor's wife, your preacher's boo thing, bae, whatever it is. Y'all call her first lady, elect lady, Dr. Bishop, sister, apostle, evangelistic. I don't know what y'all call these preachers' wives. Go ahead and shout them out. Man, we about to get ready to get heavy and hot in this thing. And so, yeah, we got a lineup for y'all. If y'all see anybody sitting behind me, that's somebody's husband who just decided to come to work. It's Bring Your Husband to the Radio Show today. And so he's sitting back there. If he get to wiggling and carrying on, then we going to, hey, listen. We're going to tell him, sit down now. Don't talk while the preacher. Don't walk while the preacher's talking, okay? That's it. Don't walk in. You're disrupting the prophet. So listen, y'all, this is the choir stand. So if you're looking at me and you can see me waving my hands, you are in the choir stand. So you are free to talk. You are free to pass snacks. You are free to share cookies and chips and all of that y'all typically do in the choir stand behind the preacher's back. This is your day. Go ahead and have fun with it, all right? But we want you to be a part of the show. How are you a part of the show? You'll just type on the screen and we will acknowledge you. Just like this. What's going on, Miss Marsha Duffield? Shout out to you, sis. Listen, let's go, Lady Terry Hill. Something. Come on, listen. You better shout out your first lady over here. So y'all call her Lady Terry. What's some other names, y'all? For those of you that are in the choir stand, what are some of these other names that we've come up with for the minister's wife? We really gonna talk about this thing today. We about to put a little heat on the word on the street, all right? So go and tag everybody you know. Share this here live with them. Get them on here because we about to talk about this stuff. Y'all got too much going on with these ministers' wives. I want to talk about it. I want to get knee deep off in it on today. So get them in here. Get everybody. Listen, get the deacon board, the motherboards. Get all of them in here. sit right there, sis. God bless you. Get them on in here. We live over here. We not live on the air just yet. Come on in, woman of God. Pastor PJ, since you're here, can you get the woman of God at Chelsea? That's what happened when you show up to the church. Show up to the church. Because we're going to put sis over there when she comes. All right, listen, y'all. We got an amazing lineup. These women of God are running up in here. Y'all know about this H-Town traffic. Listen, the H-Town traffic is redunculous. So we're going to play one more song, and we're going to get the women of God ready. We're going to get them laced up and ready to mount the pulpit. All right? So let them know. Tag your cousin, tag your nephew, tag your uncle, the dog, the frog. The word of God says, he that have an ear, let him hear, because it's about to go up in here. They done shifted the atmosphere already. All right, y'all better shout them out. We call her Lady T. Okay, shout out then, prophetess Dr. Mimi Brown. Shout her out. Shout her out right over here, man of God. Yes, shout them out, shout them out. All right, we're going to be back in a minute, y'all. Keep it hope. Get everybody on here. We need about 100 people in this choir stand. All right? Get them in the choir stand. Y'all talks behind the preachers back in the choir stand. Get them in here. Get them in here, get them in here, get them in here. Hey. Listen, just so y'all can hear what we listening to. We don't play games at this church. Oh, listen. Listen, don't worry about it. Okay, all right, I'm gonna load up one more song. You better hear this. We don't play games at this church. Hey. Listen, y'all here? Go on, get your hands together. Clap it up. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Your first lady is here. Your pastor's wife. Your elect lady. Hey, clap it up. Hey. Get it? Let me see your shoulders move. Y'all in the choir stand. Get your choir rock on. Oh. Listen, I'm getting ready to go and bring these women of God in here. They ready. Hey. Church mother in the church hat, black man, and Sheila gave her color purple coming back. Clap when that whole week beat you up restriction, but you hear that organ playing and remind you. All right, we're gonna get started here in a minute. I know y'all waiting on them guests. So listen, while y'all waiting, I need y'all to type on this here screen what it is that you call your pastor's wife. Elect lady, first lady, prophetess, doctoress. Prophetess, I don't know what y'all call her. Listen, shout out to my homie, Griff. He gave me that word, prophetess. With like 29 S's on it. Listen, so type on the screen what you got here. Let us know what you call your first lady. You good, sis, right there. You perfectly fine. You good. Yes, listen. Listen, I didn't even have no coffee today. Oh, yes, I did. I had it early this morning. If anybody wants to run me a DoorDash up through here, send me a iced caramel macchiato with a double shot because I'm running low. All right, y'all do that for your girl. Send 6 of them because we all in here. We got a man sitting out there in the lobby. I don't know why he's here. Shout out to Pastor PJ. That's my colleague down.
Because my husband, I'm like, wait a minute.
So I had told him don't come, sis, but he here anyway. He hard-headed. He think because he work here, he can show up to his job. He think because he work here, he can show up. All right, y'all ready? Like your husband here too?
No.
Oh, okay.
I was like, no, baby, no.
Look, and I already had texted him. I say, we had problems on your day, but you can't. We come in, we're gonna reschedule you, but don't show up with Dr. Mimi. He said, well, I don't want to come with her anyway. He was salty. Yeah, he was salty. All right, so we getting ready to bring these folk in here. Oh, I see y'all loud and proud. So where my altos at? Where my sopranos at? Where my tenors? Where the ones that really want to sing a solo, but they ain't asked you yet? The minister of music ain't asked you to sing a solo. Shout it out. Shout out your church. Shout out your pastor. Listen, tag your church in here. You know how you type at Divine Faith, whatever your church is. Shout it out in here. Shout out your first lady in here. Your pastor's wife, whatever you call her. I'm sorry, no disrespect. I just got saved this morning, so I don't really know the church protocol, all right? But y'all pray, because I am saved. Going hot in 15. Hey. Going hot in 15. That's 5. I'm hot. Listen, that is the church clap. Listen, this is your girl yielded in here. Man, I don't know what is going on in here here today, but I'm already hot. Probably because this here is the FIYAH Show. Well, we put a little heat to the word on the street. Listen, man, we have a fantabulous. Y'all know we make up words here at the FIYAH Show. Don't Google them. They belong just to us. So listen. We got an amazing lineup for y'all today. Some of them still stuck in traffic. So pray, extend your hands right now. Let the people know we want them to get here safely. But hurry up, all right? Hurry up. Don't tarry. Come on. Clap your hands, all you people. So listen, we're just going to do something we typically don't do right away. Oh, come on, J.C. Morgan. Speak well, Pastor Shamika. Listen, they shouting y'all out over here in this church. What's up, cousin? Cousin is shouting out cousin and Auntie Mimi. Come on, Rico. You better shout them all out. Listen, we are gonna have an amazing show, y'all. I'm already super excited. Listen, if anybody want to do it, dash me a little bit of antiperspirant. So I can raise my hands and be sure here in the house of church, because we about to have an amazing show on today. And so because these women of God are already on fire, that's FIYAH, we're gonna go ahead and bring them. We're gonna bring them on in. We don't usually bring them in this early, but they over here, they ready, they want to see what's going on. So y'all do me a huge look good godly favor. Go ahead and like and share this video. Put it on your page, because I don't want nobody. Y'all heard me? I don't want nobody. That's a double negative. I like that. I like to break the rules, especially when y'all tell me what I'm supposed to do. And I think some of these women are got in here like to break the rules too. And that's the reason why they're here quiet as it's kept. I watches them and I know who don't follow the rules. So that's the reason why they're here on today. Today, y'all, we're going to be talking about preacher wives. Married to ministry, but this thing has got a twofold blessing, and I'm not gonna tell y'all that just yet, because y'all is nosy. Y'all want to know everything. Y'all got to get everybody in here. Get them in here. Tag them in. But look what we're gonna do today, because it is July the 25th. We're gonna jump right on into these national holidays. Women of God done calm down over there. They was jumping out their seats and everything. I found out they got a little, little gospel thizzle into them. Heard a little bit of that gospel hip hop, and their shoulders was bobbing. Dr. Mimi was doing something that resembles something I used to do back in the day. I don't know what Dr. Mimi was doing. I don't even know what the dance was called, but I was ready to get in it. So listen, July the 25th, it is national holidays. And as I, drop my disclaimer, every week, man, I didn't make these up. So if y'all got a problem with, call the people. 1-800-nationalholidaypeoplename.com. Today is National Hot Fudge Sunday Day. Raise your spoons for a National Hot Fudge Sunday Day. For those of you that are still working on your New Year's resolutions, I know you're starting over for the 77th time. So go ahead and get that Hot Fudge Sunday on today. It is National Hot Fudge Sunday Day. It is also National Carousel Day. We're about to relieve some of our merriest memories on the carousel. Listen, the one that they got here is like those swings that's suspended in midair. No, I'm not doing that. Give me the horse and donkey and elephant that's down on the ground. I'm with that. Let me bring these women God in on these microphones, because they talk over here and y'all can't hear. So listen, let me turn y'all up. Can y'all hear yourself? Say hey. Oh, they in here. Somebody said what it. Let me find out. We got some thizzle up in here. So it is. Y'all know what thizzle is. Y'all ain't been saved all your life. It is International Red Shoe Day. Listen, red shoe. Your red shoes to show solidity. Yeah, I can't get my words out. Appreciation for Lyme disease. Not the red bottoms, y'all. Just red shoes, okay? I know some of y'all done got really anointed and blessed, and the Lord has blessed it. Thy bank accounteth, and thy is wearing red bottometh. Not those, just red shoes. Red shoes. It's also National Play Day. Uncover the achievements of some of the clay who have made history. Listen, I don't know who that is, and Clay's last name Clay's. Yeah. I was thinking like red dirt, because I used to eat it. Oh, here go these preachers. I tell you, they'll turn anything into a sermon. I was waiting on somebody to say, "That'll preach." Oh man, I tell you, it's also National Drowning Prevention Day. Listen, shout out to my lifeguard, my 15-year-old, who is the reason why I was late today. So if y'all see your nephew Dallas, let him know he had the wrong work location. He works at all of the pools out there in the Summerwood area, and so he was at the wrong pool today. So shout out to him. It's National Prevent Drowning Day. So listen, y'all black people, I know y'all don't like to get in the pool because you don't want your hair messed up, women. And men, God, y'all don't want to get in there because your six-pack is overdeveloped and it's keggish. So listen, get your life in order, learn how to swim, and get in that water so you don't have these issues, with drowning and stuff. And I'm just saying what I'm saying. But yeah, it's also National Merry-Go-Round. That's what I was talking about. Merry-go-round. Not Keith Sweat. There we go. See that? See that? Some of the things think just like I think. Listen. Oh, come on with the nasal congestion. You better sing it. Come on. She was singing it just like Keith. Listen, I'm begging this man of God that I think I know. But listen, it is also National Thread the Needle Day. Thread the Needle has many meanings in English today. So it invites different kinds of celebration. Man, I keep telling y'all, I do not make these national holidays. So again, if you have a problem with it, call the people at nationalholidaypeoplenim.com. Listen, we about to get this party started, and we about to get this party started, right? Because all the women of God have made it into the sanctuary today. So listen, for those of you that are listening and watching in over in the choir stand, I want y'all to keep shouting out your pastor's wife, whatever you call her, prophetess, Dr. Mr. Bishop, Lady, First Elect, whatever y'all call her. Shout her out because we get this thing started. So listen, I know y'all already seen right here, right now. We're going to go ahead and bring a couple, 2, 3 of them in on the camera. Shout them out. I see y'all shouting them out. Tanisha Smallwood. Yes. Eureka Spencer. Yes, the woman of God was singing Merry Go Round. She was. And she was singing it in her Keith Sweat voice, all through her nasal. Y'all shouting them out. Tanita Arrington. Thread the Needle. That's it. Dr. Mimi Brown. Listen, they over here in this choir saying, what's going on, Lady Katina Collins? Shout out to you, woman of God. Listen, are you out there in the trail somewhere walking? Where is you? Are you at the job bothering the boss man? Listen, I ain't never seen nobody harass their boss man as much as that woman of God do. She flirts with him. I didn't threaten to call HR on her and everything because some of the posts she make. I'm just grateful to God that the man God is married to her, so I guess it looks better that way. But you know, so listen, we shouting them all out over here. We're gonna go ahead and bring some of these women of God into the church. So we're gonna welcome over here initially on the camera, Pastor Shamika Sanders. Oh, come on, y'all better clap, y'all. See, y'all don't know when to clap in this church, so that's why we got clappers ourselves. Oh yes, and then we have Dr. Mimi Brown in the building. Oh, yes. And over there we have, I can't even see her head. She didn't drink enough milk. But we got Lady Terry Hill over there. Listen, we're going to get her camera set up right so y'all can see the women of God over here. And we're going to do this thing, man. Listen, the church is clapping. See, the saints they knew it wasn't offering time, so they was clapping. But listen, man, we're going to have an amazing and fantabulous time. So for those of you that are watching over here in our virtual space, you are in the choir stand. You are free to talk behind the preacher's back the entire time. That's what y'all do anyway. Pass snacks, chips, cookies, candy, and all of that stuff. So Dr. Mimi is up preaching her good message. She done studied long and hard for her, and y'all over there passing cookies and snacking and all of that kind of stuff. Yeah, y'all on Instagram and Facebook. So since y'all on there right now, go ahead and tag a friend, a cousin, a neighbor, a sister, dog, frog. You know, I keep going back to the scripture. He that has an ear. So tag anybody. Let them know that we're here. So what we're going to do right now, these women are here. We're going to get into our segment of everything we're talking about, married to ministry. But before that, because we are dedicated here at the FIYAH Show, we are dedicated to bring you the news. And so if we're bringing you the news, just know that because we're dedicated doesn't take away the fact that we're also ghetto. So this here is not just dedicated news, it's dedicated. So it's ghetto and dedicated. All right. So we're going to bring you a little bit of dedicated news that you can use. Listen, these women of God over here, they had no clue. They had no idea. Listen, let me whisper. Pastor Shamika came in nervous. And so if I turn the camera just right, y'all can see her emotional support pastor out there in the lobby there. Yeah. Y'all see his hand? That's the emotional support pastor. Yeah. So he's out there. Now, man of God, no disrespect. You know, I ain't calling you no animal. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, that's how my brain works. Don't work. These braids is too tight. But listen, let's get into this dedicated news. Get the news out the way. We got to make sure y'all are in the know. We giving you news you can use. So y'all, all right, y'all ready for the dedicated news? All right, y'all pray, okay? Because listen, we have a dedicated newscaster who brings us the dedicated news. But I think he's a little more ghetto than he is dedicated. And so, yeah, that's what we're going to go with. All right, so we're getting ready to go into this thing. All right, come on. Oh, praise God. All right, we're going to come back with that in just a second. We ain't even got no sound, y'all. what is happening with our news? But listen, in the meantime and in between time, that's why we got music over here. So we can just bring in a little bit of music and we ain't even got to worry about it because I don't know what happened over here. We got too excited. And so nonetheless, we gonna get you a little music going on over here and we gonna just let you rock it out, all right? But make sure everything is frozen up on me at this church. I don't know what's going on, but we gonna pray. Satan, loose your hold. Loose your hold. All right. So we got one song. That is, we're gonna play that one. We'll be back. Okay, I don't know why my news didn't play. Hold tight here. I don't know what happened, y'all. Cousin Al didn't want to talk to y'all. Oh man, we ain't got no sign on that there. All right, y'all, we gonna get this news ready for y'all here in a minute. And in the meantime and in between time, we just gonna let y'all look at these beautiful women of God over here. We gonna get Lady Hill's camera together over there. So y'all let me know when y'all can see all the saints in the church. That's in your way there. It's cutting you off there. Oh, she in there now. Y'all see she drunk some milk. Sprout it up. Come on. Dr. Mimi, I'm going to drop your mic down, your arm down just a little bit so you can see that there. All right, good. I can see Sister Shamika there. Oh, good. Doc, can you go a little bit close over there? Yeah, get close. We got Lysol. Don't worry about it. I'm just saying, y'all be acting like COVID is still like right here. Act like COVID is real and stuff. Okay, I still can't see you, but that's okay. I'll move it when it's time. I don't know what's going on with my news over here. Cousin Al, where you at? Send me another clip. What happened to my news? Let me get another song together. I don't know what's going on, y'all, but we got to bring y'all the news. It's important. It's imperative to your life. All right, let's see. All right, we're going to drop some commercials over here for y'all for a few minutes while we get our life together. It's Pastor Shamika. She done came in here cutting up and tore up my stuff. She tore it up. I seen them. Ain't nothing want to act right over here today, y'all, because the devil.
Hey, what's happening? It's your girl Yielded right here from Raise the Praise 100 Houston. We're all the way in Kansas City, y'all. Kansas City. Yep, we got Looky Lewis. Everybody looking. We're going to interview them in a minute. But right now, we have a young lady here that I've had the opportunity to talk with on social media. I don't even know her, y'all. She just walked up to me and called my name. Who is this woman? Tell us who you are.
I am Charlie Joe Dodd of Oklahoma, all the way by way of Kansas City, Missouri.
Awesome. So listen, Miss Charlie, what are you doing here all the way from Oklahoma?
Well, DL, part of the show tonight, is family. So I'm here to support him, to get my laugh on, and to meet Miss Yielded.
Oh, meet me? Look at God. Look, God is doing some great things. Listen, Miss Charlie Joe. So listen, I know Charlie has some stuff going on because I follow her on social media. We friends and stuff. So tell us what you do, Miss Charlie.
So I have a platform called Coffee with Charlie. You can go on Facebook and follow me at Coffee with Charlie. You'll see my beautiful face on the picture, as well as you can follow me on YouTube, also Coffee with Charlie. I'm a minister. I am a mother and a grandmother. I am a mental health counselor. And I just do what God asked me to do.
Awesome. So you came all the way from Oklahoma. You heard about the gentleman of comedy. You're here tonight. Tell me what you're expecting to happen or see tonight.
I'm expecting to have some good laughs and with my family, and I'm also expecting to listen to some good music.
All right now, so listen, Charlie, when you get in there and you find yourself in a tight spot where you just really, really giggling, what's the one thing you try to make sure you do not do?
Tinkle.
You heard it right here first, ladies and gentlemen, on Raise the Praise 100. This is your girl, Yilda, and Charlie Joe is here tonight, making sure she laugh but not tinkle. So guess what? If y'all keep tuned in right here, I'm going to be interviewing some other great, amazing people. They looking at me like right now, I'm not going over there, but we're going to grab them. All right, y'all stay locked right here at Raise the Praise 100 with your girl, Yilda, on the FIYAH Show. We'll be back. All right? I holla.
All right, y'all. We getting ready to get this thing started here in about a minute and a half. Trying to get the news set up for y'all, but it's just not working for me on today. I don't know. The devil is mad. I don't know what he's mad about. It won't play anything. I can't hear a sound. Why in the world? What incarnation is going on? So listen, let me know that y'all can. I know y'all can hear me because y'all was responding to my questions, but I'm trying to make sure that everything is well on this side. But it's just cutting up and clowning. So no worries. We gonna get hooked up. See, God always have a billy goat in the bush, you know, or a ram. Y'all need to get saved. Y'all didn't read the same Bible I read. He got a billy goat, a ram, or something. Read your Bibles. Don't rely on my words. I just got saved this morning, but I'm saved. All right. So don't worry about me. Worry about yourself. 32 seconds coming in hot. I'm coming in hot. Coming in hot. Coming in hot. 24. Hey. Oh, they getting it in here. 13. 7, 5, 4, 3. Yay! Listen, it's your girl Yilda right here at Raise the Praise 100 on the FIYAH Show, doing what we do, which is put a little heat to the word on the street. Listen, the traffic was a little crazy, but Lady Terry Hill has made her arrival. Y'all go ahead and clap it up. All right. So listen, I don't know what happened. I don't know if Lady Terry Hill said she just couldn't handle that ghetto stuff. Dr. Mimi says she's too sophisticated for it. Pastor Shamika said she ain't got time for the nonsense. But the dedicated news would not play. But we gonna work it out. We gonna get it figured out here in the minute. Listen, like Mama say, just hold on, because it's gonna get better. Just it's gonna get better. Change is coming. That's what they said. And Sam Cooke said something about some change to it. Listen, the man on the corner was asking for a little change. So change is coming. Worry about it. All right. So listen, we have an amazing lineup for you today. We thank you so much for tuning in already. If you just tuned in, man, shame on you. We've been here since 4 o'clock. It's now 4:31. You are late. You done missed the first offering. So go ahead, hit that cash app. Send that money to your preacher's wife. Listen, shout out right here in the choir stand, man. Again, we have Lady Terry Hill here. What's up, woman of God?
What's up,
Listen, we gonna talk like we talk in this church. It ain't all of that. Salutations first, give honor to God. Man, listen, come on. We breaking down the boundaries. Oh, you better be you. All right. Yeah, be you, because I don't want you to fake nobody else. Listen, you was born an original. Don't die copy. Come on. All right, and over there we got Pastor Shamika Sanders. Listen. Oh, come on, drum rolls. This church is excited. And we got Dr. Mimi Brown. Yes, and we're going to shout out to Lady Tiffany Ware had an emergency on today, and so we're going to extend some prayers all the way to Florida for her, praying God would be what God needs to be in her time of need. And so, man, listen, we're going to jump this thing right on off and get into this thing. So for those of you that are following me on social media, y'all see all of these controversial topics and flyers and flags and tags coming around. You know, some people say I'm a little petty, some people say I'm a little messy, but I say I'm yielded, because God told me who I am, and you can call me what you want. So we gonna talk about this thing, and the first thing that I want to do before we dig deep into this, I want these women of God to just kind of tell us a little bit about who they are apart from ministry. We all know that they married to ministry, but apart from ministry, Lady Hill, tell us what you do on a regular basis. You know, where you hang out, you know, where you dance at, you know, all of that kind of that good stuff that people don't want to talk about. Come on.
First of all, that's not your business.
Oh, okay. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Pardon.
Keep it holy today.
Holy, pardon.
Yeah. I am Terry Hill, Lady Terry Hill, just Terry. Outside of ministry, I'm a mama. I got 3 grown children. Somebody pray in this place. I got 3 grown children and 2 amazing grandchildren. I am in the airline industry, so don't come asking me for no buddy pass.
Okay.
But I put you on the plane and send you on your way. Other than that, that's about it. I'm just me. I'm just a chick out of Southport, Texas, just hood, you know.
Y'all can tell how she hitting on that she hood. She one of them, you know. Talk. Yeah.
Yes, that's about it. I got an amazing husband. That's my pastor. Shout out to my boo. Can I shout out?
You better shout your boo out. You gotta go home.
Oh, you hear me? Shout out to my boo, Bishop Dr. Patrick Sexton out there in Sunnyside, Texas. And yeah, that's it. That's me. That's who I am.
Man, listen, I don't think I brought enough thizzle for this church today. They in here. Come on, Pastor Shamika Sanders. Tell us a little bit about who you are outside of ministry.
Okay, so what up though? I am Pastor Sham. I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan. So it's all good right here.
Come on.
Always real. I got 2 expensive children.
Married.
like they
I'm
taking collection.
Listen, I had to clap on that. I had to clap. Expensive children. Yes. Now unto him who's able to keep us. That's the benediction and go home.
Are amazing, gifted individuals. They both attend HSPBA. So nurturing that talent and pushing them to be the best tax-paying citizens. That's my goal. Yeah. So and you know I'm his boo thing over there. Like we've been rocking together for almost 20 years, and that is my best friend.
Come on, best friend. That's why best friend is. She's saying over there because he showed up, y'all. We told him don't come, but he got here before anybody.
But you know that's my dude. You know. And yeah, like I love God's people. And so however he lets me flow in that, I do it. But I have a master's in psychology. I don't use it. It's okay.
You can do it.
I'm not using it.
Dealing with God's people, amen.
Let's be very clear.
And so, and he just uses me the way he does, and I feel privileged and honored to be here.
Amen. God bless you. Listen, she was about to take a text. I saw it in her.
Right there. You heard enough.
Yeah, her tone had changed. I was about to say, watch your tone, Reverend. Yeah, watch it. Yeah.
Right there.
It's in the room.
But quiet as it was kept, it was about a boo thing. Her tone was changing. Yeah, you know. But I ain't want to get in nobody's business. Come on, Dr. Mimi, tell us about who you are apart from ministry, woman of God.
I don't know that I am anything different apart from ministry.
All right.
Ministry is me.
Okay.
I am a domestic engineer. I do it, and I do it fantabulously.
Okay, come on.
I am full-time ministry. I'm full-time wife, full-time mom. Everything I do is full-time, and I perform all my own stunts.
No stunt doubles. Oh, come on here, woman of God.
Yeah, we don't get to pay others to do what God has privileged me to do. So I'm a mentor, executive pastor. We do it all. We do it all, and I love the one I do it with. That Dr. Eric L. Brown, the bishop, the good doctor, the good reverend.
The one who's texting me right now.
The one who makes these toes curl.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Woman of God. Woman of God. Oh, listen.
I'm sorry, rein me back in. I'm sorry.
Your husband said you're a little low when you talk.
I'm a
So
little low.
yeah. He said he want to hear his boo thing. He ain't saying hey or nothing. He just talking about I can't hear my sweetness.
He can hear me.
Yeah. Get on in there, woman of
Okay,
God.
I'm here. I'm back.
Okay,
Yeah,
awesome.
so that is me. All things demonstrate church. I love what I do. I love being a servant. It is just a privilege. It's an honor. And I thank God for being here today to be able to share this life with everyone else.
Awesome, amazing, amazing. So listen, I'm gonna do something because the saints is telling me to turn your mic up. But it's the so listen, y'all. We do this. No, it's not you. So listen, for those of you that's over here in the choir stand, this is an added bonus. We are actually radio, but we wanted you to be able to see the beautiful women of God, so we added the video. So if in the instance you're not able to hear us loud and clear, go on over to your app store and download the Raise the Praise 100 app. It's free 99, and so you can put it on the phone, and then you'll be able to hear us because we're streaming live on the radio. But we just put this added visual because the saints is here. The saints done showed up to the choir stand. We fought it deep in the choir stand. Listen, shout out all the choir stand members over here. You, if you see me waving my hand, I'm talking to you. You're a choir stand member. And so y'all can't log on. You can't log on to what? You can log on to the app. You got to set up an account, woman of God. Yeah, the app is Raise the Praise 100, and you just go in there and you put in your Social Security because we're going to file you on the taxes. No, I'm just putting your email address, and it's going to set you up. See, the hood in me came out, but something good came out the hood, y'all. So listen, we're going to get into this thing. So if you've seen any of the posts that we've been sharing on our various platforms, we've been asking, are the preachers' wives obligated to serve the church? We've also been asking if there are certain demands that are unreasonable that have been imposed on these women of God that have married these preachers. And so here's where the thing gets a little sticky in this church. So not only if you saw some of the flyers, it said married to TO ministry. That's a preposition. And then some of them may have said married the number 2 ministry because Yielded's mind is a little twisted. Don't worry about it. Just tell God because he made it just like this. Not offer no apologies. So the 2 was basically saying they're married to ministry twice. So here is the spin on Lady Hill, Dr. Mimi, Pastor Shamika. Not only are there boo things, they sweetness, the woman of God said toe curler. I don't know. I'm not gonna get in that. My mama said don't get in. Oh, listen, here's this time. We're gonna take this. Hold on, we're gonna take this time real quick. Hold on one second.
Inspiration, gospel music, Raise the Praise 100.
But this is what we really wanted to drop right here for the woman of God.
New Wave Media takes no responsibility for the opinions or discoveries made by the host or their guests. Statements or showtimes or not necessarily belief or the radio station. Treatment of the hit from Raise the Praise 100 Houston. It is not our intention to label, discriminate, or ignore anyone. This radio station takes no responsibility for the opinions of others on the airwaves.
As y'all heard it right there, that is the one and only P-Man, the owner of the station. He says we take no responsibility for what Dr. Mimi just said. And so, listen, Dr. Mimi she's grown. And she can say whatever she want to say at this church. And so, listen, anybody come for her. I think she got Miss Southside over there, Miss Michigan over there. And listen, don't make me call my setup in here. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, meet us in the parking lot if you bout it. No. We just playing. We say. Listen, we say, but don't be silly. Okay? All right. Thank you so much. Listen, so these women of God are actually ministers themselves. So y'all have imposed, listen, shout out to Lady Tiffany Jackson. She got my girl, Dr. Lady Mimi Brown up in here. She in here. So listen. Ooh, the Rita Lee said we don't play by her. Listen, don't pay. Okay.
Because them daughters we talk about what needs to be talked about that people want to shove underneath the rug.
Yes. And so
I'm sorry.
No. Listen. Dr. Mimi is gonna be the co-host, and I'm gonna get over here. She's already ready to go. So there has been so many different things that the preachers' wives have been taxed with. They got to dress a certain way, they got to look a certain way. And rumor had it, one of the people, when we made this post out, he says, why is it that y'all bring the young women in the church and teach them how to dress all wholesome and homely, and then the preachers go out and marry these things that's up in the air? You know what I'm saying? Looking real good. And actually what he said was they go and marry the basketball wives. That's what he said. But so My question to you all today, we're posing questions, and I want y'all to be a part of this. Those of you that are over here in the virtual space, type your questions, comments on the screen. We're going to shout you out as much as possible. Those of you that are listening in on the airways, 346-355-0100. We want you to be a part of the show. So, Pastor Suffolk, don't call. Dr. Brown, don't call. PJ, just stay in there, sir, man of God. Just stay right there. This thing is about to get hard, hot, and heavy. So, I want to know from you all, as the listeners and the viewers, what you feel the obligation of a pastor's wife is. We ain't telling you right. We just want to know what you think. So if you're big and bad, call up here, 346-355-0100. But I posed a question to these women of God. Some answered, some did not. Some been traveling all over the kingdom doing God's business. And so we're going to give them a pass. So my question is, we ain't going to say, but we're going to ask this question: what has been one of the most controversial or conflicting things that you have encountered being a minister and a minister's wife? What is that one thing? We're going to dig into that, but then we're going to let the saints come on in. Come on, everybody.
Oh, wow. That I'm him.
Oh, they want you to be him.
They want me to be him. They want me to be DJ. But I'm me. We are as one, but we're two individuals still. That's good.
Listen, so the woman of God said, so I'm the interpreter that was on the Genuine video. And I'm going to interpret, I'm going to translate the one that, you know, when he was singing In Them Jeans and he tried to grab the man, that one. I'm her, him, or whatever. I identify as an interpreter today. And so I'm going to translate the woman of God's words. She said she not Pastor PJ, so don't. Okay, all right, come on, Dr. Mimi. Answer the question.
I think that's twofold when you ask what am I to him, but what am I to the ministry? I think that people think that the expectation of who I am to the church is who I should be to him.
Oh.
And where I may pour into the church, I minister to him.
Yes.
God called him, but he chose me.
Oh, come on, clap, church. Y'all missing y'all shouts.
I want y'all to grab this.
Come on, woman of God.
Because I think the expectation is that what I give him in excess, that I should pour that same amount into the church who does not reciprocate what he does. And so if I poured into the church what I poured to him, it would leave me in deficit. It would leave me longing and wanting. But what he can minister unto me, I cannot have an expectation that the church will give that back to me. And so when and to Lady Sanders' point, I truly believe that people believe you're supposed to be him and not realizing that you carry an oil of your own. I'm not Dr. E, but I often tell people, I love how our names are Lady Hill because it's Mimi. And I'm encompassed in me is E. Y'all missed.
Oh, come on, church. Y'all, man, y'all better get this stuff.
I am in essence in the natural and the spiritual. I am his real king. When you look at me, you see E attached to that. And so we become one because we're like-minded, not because we're one and the same. The way I do it, I am laced to his leather.
Oh, come on.
And I do not. And I think that people think you're supposed to have the same delivery that they have, the same expectation, the same way they say it. No, in our ministry and in our home, I believe for any entity to be effective, it needs both a father and a mother. I don't try to be daddy. I don't try to be father. I am the fragrance of the home.
Come
but
on.
If I try to cross over into his lane, I can become the odor of the house.
Oh my. Wait a minute. Hold it right there, Dr. Mimi. Hold it right. Hold it right. Listen, LSO gonna have to hold you down. Now, do you know who LSO is?
Who is LSO?
Your husband gave me that name.
What's LSO?
Light skinned Oprah. Pray for him. And he texts me LSO. Tell him to stop it. Stop it.
I need Oprah money though.
That's what. Listen, I told him you said it, and I say it again. So
I need Oprah money though.
Dr. E, get it together. Stop it, man of God.
We just both from Mississippi.
Listen, Dr. E said, light skinned Oprah, my wife mic too low. That's what he texted me. So no. He said that earlier. I just had to throw that in there. So Lady Hill, come on in, answer the question. What's one of the most conflicting or controversial aspects that you've ran into being the minister's wife and being the minister?
Wow. I think my sisters have already covered it. I think that's the number one mountain that we face is
Lean into that mic, woman of God. She done got
that's the
comfortable.
number one mountain that we face is wanting to be put in the capacity that we are them. And I have had to make it very clear, not only by my words, but by my actions, that I am merely an extension of him. But what God has graced me with is an individual thing. And so I never try to fit inside of him. And vice versa. I am an extension of him. And so we have to find ourselves being very bold because people will box you in.
Yes,
They will fit you, they will force you into this puzzle to make you be that which they want you to be. But I believe that once you stand bold enough to let them see that you are who you are and you are an extension, and that you, Dr. Mimi said it, I always say that I am the nurturer. There is a role. I grew up in a home with two parents, and there was a role that my father played, and there was a role that my mother played. And so I take that into my household as well as to my ministry. With our ministry, that I am the nurturer. As Dr. Mimi said, I love it. Perfect. The fragrance. We're the fragrance of the house. We're the smell good of the house. We're the calm of the house. And I believe that that's one of the things that people, when they try to put us in that box, they forget that the man of God needs a fragrance. He needs some calm. He needs some peace. And whoa, if he did not get it, they would get a different leader probably. So they may want to change the way they think about our role, because us being the fragrance and us being the calm makes it better.
For y'all.
Amen. Amen.
Because I think some of them preachers, now I'm just thinking with my, my street mind. I ain't talking about Dr. E and Pastor Surfer and PJ. And I'm just saying, I think some of them preachers want to cuss y'all. That's what I think, because y'all cuts up and act so, I don't know how y'all act. Y'all act colorful. And I think the men of God might want to cuss y'all. And so y'all better praise God right now for Lady Terry, Dr. Mimi, and Pastor Shamika over here. Because I think that, I'm just saying what I'm saying.
We block the door. We block it.
Yeah. So I'm just saying what I'm saying. I ain't said that nobody said that they wanted to cuss. I'm just saying what I'm saying. Because, listen, I'm going to tell y'all who I am. I'm Kinder Peter on my mama's side, and I'm Kinder Peter on my dad's side. So I'm double kid. Yeah. So, I'm just speaking from my place of reference. But I think Lady Hill said something, and y'all pardon me, and there's no disrespect, and I think we all safe if I just say, the title slip out some kind of way. Don't worry about it. It's no disrespect. Cause I grew up Baptist, and they beat it in me. And I was growing up after 21 when they was teaching me that, cause I wasn't saved as a kid, didn't go to church. But anyway, I digress. Back to where we were. I think sometimes the one thing I heard you say is boxing. I think what has happened in this society, cultural norm, is that the preacher's wives have been confined to a preset script of who she's supposed to be, what she's supposed to look like, and what she's supposed to do. And so, because it's the FIYAH Show, again, they say I'm messy, some say I'm petty, whatever. We're going to put a little heat on it. And so the reason why these women are in here, because y'all know, and so am I. We social media our lives, and I've been watching these women. The only one in the room that I met both of them. I'm sorry. I met Lady Hill years ago, and we, kind of passed in ministry and things of that sort. And met Dr. Mimi, I think around Mother's Day, sat behind her, and she just cut up in church. I was so embarrassed. No, but I was so embarrassed. No. Listen, I was not Dr. Mimi. I was tickled to death. And we talked about you behind your back. Me cousin Al and Tanja D. We cut up. It's like, this a preacher wife? Oh, she is about it. Listen. So no, we had an amazing time. And so I met Shamika for the first time in person today. But one thing that that pulled me to each of you, and I'm not gonna be all deep and spiritual. People say God told me to choose Dr. Mimi and tell Dr. Lay. No. So here it is, and this is the very reason that I knew that they were going to be perfect for this conversation, because I scroll their social media page, and every now and then I might see Lady Hill on there in a moo. She on Facebook with her moo-moos on, or she got on these little dresses that hit like right at the knees. We're scrolling Pastor Sham's page, and she had on some fishnets, and big legs show through them all. Come on with them fishnet pants. Oh, come on, doctor. Come on. Oh, get it out your spirit. Go on, get it out. Go get it out. Pastor PJ, I asked you to stay right where you were a minute ago. Stay there. And then listen, Dr. Mimi. Man, listen. I don't even know what to say Dr. Mimi had. I don't know what my screen tried to go out on me. Dr. Mimi listen, when I say fashionista, man, I don't even know how to describe some of the clothes that I see her in. Listen, Michelle Ellis said, yes, my lady T love her moo-moos. Listen, so I know her business, right? Man, but listen. So I brought that in because, we quick to say first ladies should look like, and man, listen, I'm sick of them little ends with the matching hat and purse and bag and shoes. Stop wearing them. Listen, we gonna get to the I don't likes in a minute. Is Lily Ann right? Was that right? Was that Lily Ann?
I don't even know my name.
I don't even know who she is.
So them suits that's matching, and they look patent leatherish, and then they got the big brooch for every button, and then they got the hat. You listen, don't make me talk about them dollies. That's for the candy bowl. The dollies go underneath the candy bowl so they don't scratch the coffee table. That's what those are for. Pastor PJ, please stop typing fishnet ministry on the screen, sir. Please stop it, man of God. Yes. So listen, the women.
She's significant.
She is. Come on.
She is. Let's not. I think that we have gotten to this day and age.
Come on.
And as much as we say that we don't want to box people in, we do. We do. We'll say that we don't want every person to look like, or every first lady, or every pastor's wife to look alike. But we cannot be upset or disappointed for those who have come before us, and they did it the way they did it.
They did.
And to be honest with you, denomination and tradition has been an ongoing antagonist for generations. I think that now what women did in that time, in that era, was because a lot of them did not have the knowledge or the prowess or the understanding that they were more than or greater than, that I didn't have to just be this woman in a hat, but it was significant for representation.
Yes, it was. It was significant, Dr. Mimi, when you say that, because it set a tone.
It did.
It set a tone.
It did.
We may not have the same items in our closet.
Correct.
But what it did was it set a tone of being a lady.
Correct.
And regardless of what we have on, we are ladies.
Yeah.
And that's what we need to make sure that we, regardless of what the label is, whatever, what piece of skin that you see, it just needs to make sure that we pull back from what we saw and be ladies.
Yeah.
Amen. Come on, lady, Pastor Sham. Come on.
Well, I just wanted to expound on the fact that, and now we get to show other ladies that they're free. Yeah. Now you're free. Like, I purposely dress down.
Yeah.
I'll rock how I rock. That's what I'm saying. Because I want you to be free to be you.
Yeah.
You don't have to fit into my mold. You ain't got to fit in. Like, me and my husband are both PKs. So I had the mother who had to wear the church hats and couldn't show her arms and couldn't show her legs. And, like, if you close it too tight, people coming for you. And so now I get to show my mother, as she allows us to pastor her, another level of freedom.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've seen my mother-in-law wear pants in
Wow.
church.
Okay.
Wow.
This church has been in church for 44 years.
Wow.
This is the first year. And you know how free that is?
That's it.
But that freedom comes, I understand now, in identity. Most women have not known or even sought out our identity. And so that's why we have conformed to what we've seen or what someone else's image or doctrine may be. And so when people say, oh, you're this fashion, that's because that's what God made me be. I'm made in his image and in his likeness. And so when we speak to what's an original or what's an echo or what's an original, what's a copy, I'm like, there's nothing new under the sun.
Nothing.
This past Sunday, I rocked ones.
That's right.
I
had
seen
on
you
ones
too.
and some, my boo had. I'm like, so let's do.
That's right.
And then I'm like, let me be what I need to be to my husband.
Mm-hmm.
There then lies the problem that we have so many who are trying to be to other people when you're not even who you need to be to your significant other.
Right.
So I'm like, if this right here keeps your eye, let's keep eyeing
Let's
each other.
live it. Let's keep
Let's
doing
keep
it.
right.
That's right.
And so I didn't grow up with I was Baptist. I was good old missionary.
Oh, missionary. Was it primitive
I was-
missionary or just missionary?
It was
Okay, okay.
missionary.
Oh, okay,
I
okay.
mean, you had to stand on the floor if you were going to speak, and they would hold your microphone. Okay? And so then marrying my husband, who is Church of God in Christ.
Yes.
I don't knock either because, like I said, I mean, each of us learned what we learned from that, but we are a good gumbo to of what not to do.
That's right.
We have learned how to complement one another in what God has called us to be. And so when Lady Hill speaks to that box, I'm like, no, I created this box. I decorated this box. I tied the bow around the box.
Come on.
I lit the
This
box.
is my
But
box.
what if your box has lace? Your box has polka dots. Your
That's
box.
right.
What if you just want to have a plain box? But we have to know
And that's
who
okay.
we are.
That's
We
okay.
have to know who we are.
That's right.
And not try to conform to anything in order to please other people, as long as it's pleasing unto God.
My husband actually enjoys when I bring him the Lord. I don't know if that's
Yeah.
Yeah, you can say that because he's over here in the choir stand. Listen, he says, thanks for showing your legs, babe. God appreciates your obedience, especially in fishnets.
Well, on Marriage Matters Monday, the whole reason why we even started doing those Facebook Lives because we could not talk about sex in the church. It was, you shouldn't be talking about that.
It's a taboo.
Yeah. And I was like, well, you got all these little Christians running around here, so somebody having sex. Right. We need to be talking about
And then you got these Christians that's having little people that's not okay. I'm sorry. Wrong. That's another show. I'm sorry. Come on.
So that includes sex. That includes talking about money. That includes talking about being hurt and being rejected. And if it steps on somebody's feet, say, how's your name, man? And if it don't fit you, chew and spit out the bone. And so we started talking about sex, and now pastors, I guess we can bring it back to church.
There you go. They gonna who they gonna tell the pastor? That's him. That's she. Tell them. Listen, y'all. We really already in this thing. We gonna go a little deeper into here. We see y'all over here in the choir stand. Y'all talking and chatting away. But if you want to call in and pose a question to one of these women, don't call up here and say, Dr. Mimi, I missed choir rehearsal. No, don't call up here with that. Call up here 346-355-0100. Man, we really want you to engage in this conversation because again, there's so much of a stigma placed on who the preacher's wife is supposed to be. So I want to, because I'm messy. I mean, I'm saved. And because I just want to know if anybody can tackle this question for me. I'm going to take it out to a commercial, so don't answer it just right away. But I want to know if anybody can tell me where this here First Lady title came from. And if you have it, turn in your Bible and screenshot it to me, because I'm not going to take your word for it if you just tell me it's there. I can't pull it up right now. So I want somebody to tell me where that title came from and what does it mean? Because in my mind, and I ain't going to say, one of the ladies in the room already took it out of my head when we talked. They said, well, I'm not his first lady because I'm the only lady. Yeah, and I mean, in my mind, I'm thinking if there's a one, there's a two. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just asking. I'm asking for the saints in the back. I'm asking for the saints who've yet to come inside. I'm asking for the saints that have yet to be born. Who came up with that? And what does it mean? And why is it important? We're not really going to talk about it when we come back, but yes, we is. Because that's who I am, and that's what I want to do. So listen, for those of you that are listening in on the airways there, we appreciate you for being here. For those of you that are over in the choir stand, continue to chat away, type your messages, your questions on the screen. But we're going to do a little something. We're going to drop a little music, and we're going to come right back. So don't touch that dial. Go ahead and share it with somebody. Let them know we on here. Let them know that Lady Terry Hill's in the building. Let them know Dr. Nene Brown's in the building. Let them know Pastor Sham's in the building. Let them know that Pastor PJ is also here, although he's here, y'all. He's here. Let them know. But we'll be right back, y'all. Don't touch that dial.
He's the Praise 100.
Hey, y'all. y'all. Listen, we appreciate y'all chatting away over there. We appreciate y'all. We're going to get to y'all questions and comments here in a minute. My ear stopped up, so I sound like I'm yelling. Am I yelling? Don't worry about it. Just pray. Extend your hand. God be a decongestion, all right? Went out there to the Gobi Desert in Vegas and nearby lost my life out there. So let me drop a commercial over here for y'all. Yeah, I nearby lost my whole life.
I'm Ron Williams with Williams Insurance Solutions. If there are two things people hate to talk about, it's money and death. At Williams Insurance Solutions, we help you with both. One of the most important things you can do is get set up with some type of life insurance, especially if you're married, have kids, or own your own home. You want to ensure that no matter what life throws at you, your family will never have to worry about money. Williams Insurance Solutions is your company to set up a solid financial plan. We offer all types of coverage with flexible rates. We have rates starting as low as $25 per month with no medical exams and immediate coverage. We even offer the new plans with the living benefits. For more information, contact me at 832-549-5631 or visit our website at www.williamsinsurancesolutions.net.
Hello everyone, this is Tiffany, owner of Tiffany Body Beauty. Listen,
My sound is going somewhere else. I don't like it. I like it. Oh no, don't sing PJ. So my music playing over here. I'm just trying to find out why my news won't play. I don't know why the news won't play, y'all.
hello everyone, this is Tiffany, owner of Tiffany Body Beauty. Listen, I have what you need for your skincare need. If you suffer with dark marks, try my Tiffany Body Beauty turmeric soap. I have oatmeal soap, aloe vera soap, black soap. We know we have cracked skin. Come on, try my Tiffany Body Butter. I have date night. I have lemon so sweet. Ooh, I have chocolate. You can walk around here smelling like a whole Hershey bar. You hear me? I have a lovely body oil. They have every oil that you need to moisturize that dry skin. Try my skin care. It is for all skin types. Anything you need. Go to Facebook, Tiffany Body Beauty. If you want to message me at Instagram and Tiff Body Beauty. Hit me up at tiffanybodybeauty.com. That's TIFFANY bodybeauty.com. Holla.
Or they over here chatting it up, y'all. Get them questions on the screen. We want to hear from you. What are your thoughts, concerns, questions about pastor prophets, preachers, first ladies, evangelists, whatever we calling them, all right?
That was cracking Planet Earth. This your boy Griff, comedian, author, blah, blah, blah. I'm is about my girl Yielded on a FIYAH Show right here on Raise the Praise 100.
Every single thing. I don't like it. This is an opportunity for you to share on this. I don't like it.
Hey, this is Angel Taylor, and you're listening to the FIYAH Show with Yielded.
Ready, just start thinking about it again. It's an opportunity for you to get pet peeves, something that irritates you, something that chaps your eye. Get it out, get it out. Listen, at this church, we let you say what you don't like. At your church, they don't take it. Now, the preacher don't even want you talking when he up preaching. So, nonetheless, we are back. We got, your preacher let you talk? Oh, all right then. Yes.
Yes.
Listen, that must be the other church with the Lily Ann suits. Somebody said J. Renee shoes with the matching person bag. I saw them with the J. Renee. They was over there at DSW or somewhere. I don't know where they got them J. Renees from.
They do.
Listen.
So that lets you know somebody wearing them.
I'm telling you,
It's still significant. That's right.
So the J. Renees, shout out to those of you that are wearing J.
Shout out
Renees.
to
J.
the
Renee,
J.
listen,
Yeah.
go ahead and drop us a sponsorship package. We can shout it out your shoes. And maybe bringing them back. I don't know, prayerfully not at my church, because I'm gonna be like, mother, please stop wearing them. But anyways, listen, we got Lady Terry Hill in the church. We got Dr. BB Brown in the church. We got Pastor Sham in the church. And listen, it's your girl Yielded Man. We are putting a little heat to the word that's on the street. Rumor has it that preachers' wives have to be a certain way, look a certain way, dress a certain way, and are obligated to serve the church. That's what the people been telling me on my Facebook. And so these women of God are here, and they are exposing the truth. They're sharing with you who they are, what they are, and what they're called to. So I'm going to ask them individual a question, but I want you to answer it individually. So was your pastor in ministry when y'all met? And were you in ministry? Kind of couple questions. You know, that's how my brain runs. You know, my ADD, and I ain't got no prescription, so don't worry about it. So was he in ministry when y'all met? Were you in ministry when y'all met? And how did that initially, gel together? Because, just like marriage and anything else you put together, you got to mix it up and make it work. I think that was Dr. Mimi said they a perfect gumbo. But, some of y'all be putting stuff in gumbo that don't really work. So I want to know, was that an initial thing? And how did you handle it? How did it mesh? How did it work? Come on in. I'm going to point out Pastor Sham first. Come on. Yeah, I'm coming to you first. I'm coming in hot because your boo here. Your boo here. This is where we should have shut the door. Okay, here we go. I got my finger on the trigger.
Tell us the truth. He was definitely in fornication when we met.
Okay, all right.
In college, I heard that there was some preacher that was doing the low market kids. And I was a warrior girl, so I was like, well, let me just go holler at him. Nobody knew I was a Christian on the yard. I made sure I kept my Holy Ghost and my hood to in the club, two different people.
Oh, God.
And so I came to him and I was like, hey, I hear you a preacher. He says yes, and he walks off. And I was like, first of all, he don't know who I am. I'm an upperclassman and I'm saying hi to you. And you just walk off.
Little sir.
To this day, he doesn't remember me doing that. Yeah, but then he sees me.
Block it out, Lord.
Right. He sees me later walk with my fiance. I'm like, Lord, that's my Wait. Yeah, child. We had time for that. So we
But you was hollering at him with the whole fiance. I heard you.
Dr. Mimi, listen, we coming back. Dr. Mimi is messing too. Come back, Dr. Mimi.
Hey, with the capital.
Come on.
And so then we got the chance to just become friends. We got to know each other. We became more than friends. But he was in ministry.
But what was the fiance? I'm sorry.
He wasn't a preacher. Yeah, and she was saved, but she was trying to be undercover saved. She was incognito. I mean, can I say that on the radio? I'm sorry, man. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. I just got fired. Say it one more time, woman of God.
You better help somebody tonight. Help somebody tonight.
So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday was for streets.
Baby, what? And there was something about this hood chick that he just liked, and he was like, "Boy, that's my wife." And didn't know that, later we would stand the test of time, because I said I didn't want to marry a preacher. My daddy was a preacher, and I was like, I don't like that life, so I don't want that life. He asked me to this day, this is not what I chose for me, okay? The Lord chose me, and I was like, okay, Lord, just don't let me embarrass you. You must see something in me.
So you was like partially saved, and he was already a preacher when you met him. And so it was, remember, I'm the interpreter. So it was in your mind's eye that this was going to be your boo, but you didn't really want to marry no preacher. And so you was trying to take the man of God. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. That's what I see. Yeah. We got the same miracle ear here. Me and Dr. Mimi.
He tasted. He tasted and see. He saw.
Okay, we're gonna mute her mic. We're gonna exercise our Baptist finger and turn off her mic. Lady Terry here. Come on. So what's was your boo thing already preaching, pastoring? Was you saved and was tempting the man of God? I mean, I don't know. I'm just asking the same questions, but you know.
He might have to call in and tell you that.
Oh.
When we met, we were both in ministry.
Y'all were.
We were both in ministry,
awesome.
in youth ministry at that time. We were both. He was youth pastor, I was leader. So we were both in ministry. Of course, by that time he had been preaching for many years. I was still a new convert. I grew up Methodist, so I did not get everything that I needed to transition over to full-fledged saved. So I was working in ministry. I was operating in ministry. I love God, but at the same time, I had no full idea of what God was trying to do. I was just up in the baby. And so I knew the Lord, but I was not deep in my salvation. And so, yeah, we both worked in ministry. He was preaching. I was not. This is not what I asked for. This is not what I anticipated. If I had my way, we would not be in ministry. I love ministry now, I tell you. But at the same time, now I do. But back then, I probably would have turned the corner and went a different direction.
Oh my!
But I thank the Lord that He took the steering wheel. But yeah, so we were working in ministry. So I can say I will kind of give him credit that he helped to lure me in. He was working. I was working. Let me tell you this little story about my husband. My husband is so sweet, so humble, and so quiet. But my church will tell me there's certain of my sons and daughters at church will tell me, Pastor Shamika, don't wait at the church no more. Because Bishop can't fuck. He can't fuck. He ain't out here. Oh, like that's y'all problem. That's a you problem.
Oh, tell him. That's a whole problem.
That's a you problem.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. And that's what she said. Ministry, marriage ministry. And so at that particular time, who I am now, I have to make sure that I'm still luring to the eye. Amen. I'm still luring to the eye. So he has drawn me in now into Christianity, but I think I drew him in at that time by the look. He asked my son, I was working in ministry, and he said to my son, when he was releasing my son out of the youth room, and my son was standing there waiting on me. And when I walked up, he asked my son, who is now 30 years old, he said, "That's your mom?"
Is.
And my son said, yeah. And he said, "Oh, okay." And the okay was like, okay. So here we are. Okay. I don't know what I had on that day, but I don't think it was J. Renee, but whatever it was, I got it. Hallelujah.
All right. So listen, I'm gonna drop a little funny in there. My brother, Marcus D. Wiley, says that when his daddy saw his mama, she was sitting in the back of the church with a Ring My Bell t-shirt on. And so listen, I don't know if you had that shirt. Ring my bell, my bell. Oh, come on now.
It did what it had to do.
Yeah. So, Dr. Mimi, we're gonna let you tackle that as well. Yeah, come on in, because the church is over here clapping. They got it. Come on.
Let's be very clear.
Come on.
He knew when I met him what he was called to do and be. I literally had a belly ring and my back out.
Oh, come on, belly ring ministry. Come on with the belly ring ministry.
And back out. Don't forget it.
And the back. You better be a back. You better be a back worshiper. Come on. Show it to him.
And I was like, let me show you what I'm working with. That's where my mind was. When I initially met him, I had no clue. I knew that I was different. I knew that God was calling me to something. I just did not know what it would look like. However, he knew that this life that God has ahead of him is going to take a chick that does not look like, act like the norm. And so, again, to our marriage, that has been the bonus that I've been able to be me. When we met, it was everyone stating, you should not marry her. Because they, much like man does, they were looking at the outer appearance. And God
not the preacher man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I'm talking about people. Just
okay,
people.
all right, okay.
Because
people.
we met much like the singers. We met on college campus. Shouts out to Alcorn State University, ASU, go Braves. So when we met, because we met and married on our campus, and it was everyone, you shouldn't marry her, you got to marry this one. I'm like, listen, this is a trophy over here. And I wanted him to understand, like, I'm not doing anything toward you because of the expectation of others. I knew that when I couldn't let him go, I knew that. Not because he was a preacher, because I'm like, I am not marrying a preacher. And then at the time, my carnal mind and I was not looking for a preacher. I saw the man with a walk. Lord Jesus.
Look at that.
Oh, Dr. E, you better walk, sir. You better walk.
I think people think that when you meet someone, their packaging has to be complete. When your packaging is incomplete.
You shabby, but you want it. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You have an expectation, but you hadn't come into the realization of who you are. So let's just be real. He did see in me what I did not yet see. But I also saw that this is something I can't let go. And I tell this testimony because if it had not been for Apostle Eric L. Brown, he is the only man that ever introduced me to God. Wow.
Oh, wow.
What made me know, I thought he was the sexiest chocolate thing ever. And
clap, church.
Let me hit on this.
Oh, come on. You better clap for your man of God. Come on.
Let me hit on that a bit, because I think that people also believe that you have to have this prescription of what a man or a woman is supposed to look like. And I too at the time didn't realize I had a type, but that's not hit on that. Let's move on. And
another show.
and I can remember just stating, like, to my physical eye, this is something that I was attracted to. But when he challenged me beyond what any other boy had.
Wow. Yes.
Boy.
He had man conversations.
Right there. Listen.
He had real man conversations. He introduced me to Christ. He told me about it. I know it sounds so cliche, so churchy, but he introduced me to a man that I didn't thirst after. Oh, y'all.
Well, listen. Woman of God, I'm an interpreter, but I'm going to read it off the screen this time. It says, I caused Delilah to repent and get saved. That's what the man of God said. Okay, all right.
Because I was the devil in a red dress.
Oh, God.
And I was like, no, you're not going to tell me what you won't do. I was literally trying to get him, because I knew what I'm like, I want what I want, not because I knew you were a man of God, but because I was attracted to what I was attracted to. I didn't know at the time that you shouldn't be having sex. Oh, okay.
All right.
I just knew that you shouldn't get pregnant. Okay. You can have the sex. You just better not have the
evidence. Come on here.
So listen, it sounds like you and Lady Hill got some of that same information from somewhere else. So is that what was being taught in the church? Now we ain't gonna talk of that because that's a whole nother show.
It wasn't being taught, but it was what you saw.
Oh, all right.
It was the unspoken. That's right. It was you can do this, but you better not have the evidence of. See, I wasn't in a place when I met him. Yeah, I wasn't pretending. I literally, I knew it, okay, at this point it's sin. You know it's sin. You're going to be sin. I wasn't pretending. And I think that that's what a lot of people do. They pretend to be something that they're not. I wasn't professing Christ. I was a heathen. I walked like a heathen, act like a heathen, talk like a heathen, dress like a heathen.
Come on, woman of God. Be clear about this.
Because I don't think people understand that.
Let me turn this camera.
When you truly give it over to God and you truly confess who he is in your life, there should be evidence. That's it. So although I attracted and I gained him one way, I'm not keeping him the same.
My God, come on now.
The keeping out.
That's it.
She getting ready to take a watch your tone, Reverend. Watch your tone now. Listen, she was about to tune up that. Woman of God, hold on. Back up now. Back up. Listen, the man of God say he's still sexual chocolate. He just wants you to know that. And he says, listen.
Reese's Pieces,
y'all see my Baptist finger? I'm finna turn the woman of God off. And I'm about to mute him from the chat. He says, you're the greatest thing.
Piece of that Kit Kat. Wow. I'm just saying.
Oh, God. Where's
honorable.
Okay. Listen, the man of God say my wife is the best heathen I ever met. Now let us pray. Amen. Listen, y'all. He said tongue ring and all, y'all. So listen, we are definitely treading in some waters here that the motherboard, deacon board, and deaconess and prophetess board would probably throw us out of here. Listen, Apostle, they said they finna come take your phone. They finna come take your phone. Stop it. Listen, Dr. E, stop. Listen, for those of you that are listening on the airways, I want to apologize if there is a lag, if there's some stuff going on. I just received notification. It probably went up a few minutes ago, but I just saw that there was some sort of outage here in the area. So we apologize for any technical difficulties, and we'll do our very due diligence to make sure that you're able to go over to the YouTube there or even the Facebook Live and capture any of this that you may have missed. And that might also be the reason why the dedicated news won't play. I don't know, but something is going on. But nonetheless, we're going to keep this thing moving. Marsha Brown says, speak the truth up in here. We want to make sure that we're doing what we do. Cherie says, yes, I love it. Real people. Listen, I'm telling you, I saw the realness on these social media pages because there were no J. Renee's, no Lily Ann's, no big hats, no. Let me tell you something now.
I'm trying to wear my mama to church with the heel. Yeah.
Lady here, I actually saw you one day.
Did you see me?
With a nice, cute little moo on.
They all cute.
I'm sorry. But this particular one, and then you had on, your shoes, and I was like, did the woman of God wear this to church?
They messed around and brought it to me. They gifted it to me. Shout out to my daughter, Lady Collins.
Yeah, she on here right now.
Yeah. They gifted me with a beautiful, beautiful moo, and I could not help it. I put it on while we were standing in the building, and I felt something. Oh, come on. I felt, and I began to twerk.
You okay? Lean into the mic, woman. God, and you begin to twerk. Twirl. Okay.
There was an anointing in the moo.
A spinning anointing. Oh, you was just in it, all in it. Oh my God. Nikki Kaiser said, yes, ma'am, she's going to be cute. That's what she said. They said that she struts in the moo-moos. So when I saw her in the moo, I was like, why have I not had Lady Terry Hill on the show? Because Lady Terry Hill is my kind of preacher's wife. Whitney did her thing. But wasn't that Whitney who was preacher's wife in the movie? Oh, yeah. She did her thing, but it wasn't quite Lady Hill-ish. And the show wasn't Dr. Mimi-ish. And seeing Pastor Sham over there, it wasn't her either. Pastor Sham, yeah.
That's what they call me.
Yeah, I heard her say it, and I picked it up too. See,
saw the edited version. On the original picture, both my legs are out. But I said the saints may not let me back in the church, so I'm gonna show one leg.
Listen, let me tell you something. You see these eyeglasses I got on right here? I've been wearing eyeglasses since I was in Head Start. And I started Head Start like at 3. And so God gave me this Medicaid prescription. Yeah, because I had Medicaid then. And my lenses are real, real thick. And they wouldn't stay in them frames. So what I'm trying to say is I could see what nobody else saw. I could see that fishnet anointing that you had, the man of God said you had. And so
he loved it.
Yeah. So I already knew who you was. And so let me just drop some nuggets real quick. So I reached out to your husband. I say, PJ, what your wife do? And he said, oh, she has a degree in psychology and she does XYZ 1, 2, 3. And I said, and ... And he says, whatever, and something else, and this and this and this. But I was trying to get to the ministry part. But he told me everything that you did and where you came from and all of that. And then he said, oh, and she co-pastors with me. I said, bingo, can you shoot her this text for me? So I already knew it was there. So I just had to go. You was wondering how this came about?
Listen, I like that on the backside.
So God said, I ain't gonna say God said. I said, you said, stop hiding in the back, girl, and come on up here and let the people hear. Help somebody. Help somebody. That scripture said bring forth. So come on and bring forth this word, because people need to hear this. And so I tell everybody, I'm a preacher.
Much needed.
I'm an unorthodox preacher.
Yes, you are.
And I preaches on the radio. The pulpit can't hold me. And the pulpit can't hold me because I don't fit in the box that they prescribe. And I'm not wearing no collar. I'm not wearing no hat. And let me tell y'all this. Now I got to do this. This is funny. Recently, I was dating a particular individual who just so happened to be called in ministry. And told me, when he decided we was going to date, he said, you got to wear pantyhose. I said, the devil is a lie and so are you. Listen, I said, I don't even own pantyhose. And I said, there ain't nothing in that statement that God told you to tell me that. Nothing in that, because God don't want me to go to hell because it's hot. So he surely don't want me to wear pantyhose because they hot. And that was my word. But anyway, so I'm gonna move away from that. Man of God, if you listen, I'm sorry, I ain't wearing no pantyhose. But call me later, okay? So listen, no, I'm sorry. What you say, woman of God? You threw
I
away?
bought a pair, and I threw them away as soon as I walked out of the church. I did wear some pantyhose, just to honor the custom of where I was on that particular occasion. But as soon as I hit the back door, I began to shuffle and came out of it. It's not something that I do on a regular basis at all.
I thank God for Jesus.
You took your pantyhose off in church?
In the church, in the parking lot.
Okay, see, you see how my mind went. I was like, yeah.
I made it out of the house of the Lord. See, I completed the assignment. Then I got to my car and I unveiled. Hallelujah.
All right, listen.
Because I do believe that when it's wrong, you do it.
That's right, you do.
Yeah, because we can really cause for people to miss the mark because of what they're looking at through us.
Yes.
And sometimes I'm not the pantyhose and the slip.
Right.
I wear the garments where I don't have to do all the extra.
That's right.
But I do believe that we have been deduced to, as pastors, wives, first ladies, whatever it is you want to call us, we've been deduced to just what our physical representation is. And I don't think I'm just, as I'm listening to you guys speak, I'm reminded of Vashti in the book of Esther, and how when she's called upon and she does not do according to the custom in the moment, how because she did not do that, how it affected the kingdom. Yes. We as women of God, first ladies, pastors, whatever you want to call it, prophets, all of that good stuff. If we are not careful, we will cause for those that are coming up behind us to have such disarray in the kingdom, because we got an issue with small things like pantyhose. Like it's
something so simple.
Nothing away from me. Baby, go get just make sure it's the proper tone for your skin. That's the problem. I got the issue. Just make sure if you got this slip on, just make sure it's not 3 sizes too big
and hanging down.
I mean, there is a way to do it right, but we can't be deduced to that and then call ourselves a leader and expect for us not to uphold the standards. We still have to be those things. And it was one of the questions that you mentioned earlier.
Come on, back it up. Go ahead.
The questions you were asking, or talking about earlier, you kind of alluded to the fact that is there a different standard, or is there a different expectation of pastors' wives than other women? There is, and to me, it should be. The reason it should be is because the position we are in automatically sets the standard. If I am the first lady, I don't care. And I get that people talk about you the first lady, ain't no other lady. I don't need to announce that in order for you to know that. Let's be clear about that. But if I am going to be kingdom minded and I am going to be the example, I am going to be the fragrance, then if I'm going to cause people to walk after me, let me do it decent and in order.
That's it.
Let me do it where I'm not causing someone else to fall. If I got to put my slip on because it's requested of me, well, wear the slip. That takes nothing away from me. Obey the little laws in the land that they have them, and then move on about your legal. But don't cause people to miss God because you got an issue with
wearing a slip. With wearing a slip.
That's all I'm trying to say.
So in this thing, the expectation again is sometimes, and I think where that question that you originally posed, our first ladies held to a higher, unrealistic standard. And
I think that's twofold.
Yeah. Okay, well, just tag it. Come on, lady here. Come on.
Talk about it.
Lean in the mic with your chest. Come on.
Are we held to a standard, a higher standard? We should be.
We should be. Absolutely.
And even if they don't hold us to that standard, we should hold ourselves.
There you go.
We should have core values for ourselves as we are leading ladies, as we have ladies that follow us and ladies that God has placed under our care. We should hold ourselves to a higher standard. So the first thing is I set a standard for myself.
Yep.
I don't go by what other standards or what other people say. I set a standard for myself. And Dr. Mimi said, well, going back to that, number one, I set a standard as a lady. Number two, I set a standard because I have to show that I understand how to be obedient in leadership.
There you go.
how to follow leadership. And when we don't do that, as you said, we put people in an area of disarray, or we show them how the culture said, "Buck the system."
There you go.
So I do put a standard on myself because I want to set. It's just like me having a daughter. I have a 24-year-old daughter. I set a standard for myself as her mother because I want to make sure that she sees a lady and she sees a standard so that she will have this to follow. Does the church set an unrealistic standard for us? Indeed.
Yes.
And here's the thing. Let me say this, and I'm gonna pass the mic, because the funny thing about the standard with the church, I'm probably gonna lose some folks. The funny thing about the standard with the church is they set a standard on the outer court, but who's setting a standard on the inner? We're so worried in the church about what the first lady looked like.
Oh my, come on,
But have you stopped to hold a conversation and see what her heart is like, what content, where's her mind, where's her spirit? And so I believe that that's one of the first unrealistic standards, is because they put a standard on the outer appearance. But she can be in those nice suits and nice hats and be nasty. There you go.
Ooh, Lillian, don't stop your stitch.
Majority of them.
What you say, Lillian don't do what?
Stop your stitch.
It does not. So yes, we are held to an unrealistic standard because they put us in a place. But here's the thing: if I set myself on a standard for you to follow, I'm doing it for your good. Absolutely. Because I want you to see something that you would not mind following, right? And so for me, when I set that standard for myself, you don't have to dress like me.
You don't.
Just dress like a lady.
There you go.
That part.
I'm a
representation of a lady. You don't have to wear what I wear. Just make sure that you represent, and that's it. Why I do what I do. That's it. That's it.
Because I'm sorry. Go ahead. No, I'm like, every woman in heels is not lady. But every lady in flats ain't a dyke. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. What's the problem? I need to state that. I don't know. I mean, I just need the people to understand. I can't get it.
So listen, every now and again, y'all.
Get me, because I was going to say, I don't
yield it.
I'm just saying. I want us to. We have got to be clear and very clear.
We do.
We really do. You go, Karen. I think we talk about.
No, I agree. I think we put too much emphasis on what she has on instead of what she has within. Because honestly, I do my best work in flats.
Come on now.
I made a mistake and wore some heels one day at the church, and I was like, I can't even.
It's your oil. It's your grace.
That's right.
It's you.
That's right. But you give me some heels.
Yeah.
I can shout you out the parking lot and still be in.
Baby.
I like wearing some combat boots. My husband likes them.
Not falling them, not trip over. I'm closing.
Oh no. I can do some things.
So on that note, I think we're gonna end the show because the whole show is over.
No, not the show.
So P-Man, I like my job, and I didn't tell nobody to say any of this stuff. So
unrealistic.
Every now and then I get a little lost for words, and it just happened like twice in a minute. And so y'all pray. Listen, we got Lady Terry Hill here, Dr. Mimi Brown, Pastor excuse us. Come on, Pastor Sham here. Man, we are digging deep into this married to ministry. Not only are these women married to preachers, but they are married to the ministry because they have been called. They're ministers themselves. So listen, we asked the question, and I know some of y'all wanted to answer that question. Where did First Lady come from? Somebody was saying it was showing, separation and level of respect and this, that, and the other. Man, we ain't going to even. Dr. Mimi, I heard you say you was signed.
Yeah. I think
come on.
Now,
I was trying to get away from it. Come on.
No, stay there. I'm here for all the dialogue. Yeah. I think that I told you, we adopt secular vernacular as a norm. Let's be clear. Is it 2 John 1 references the elect lady or elect man? Elect in this particular text simply just means to be chosen. Right. Let's be clear about that. Like I told you before, my husband was called to ministry. He chose me.
That's right.
So am I the elect lady? Absolutely. I was chosen for this. I was chosen to be his real candy. I was chosen to be, back to Genesis, his helpmeet. I was chosen to help him assist in the assignment. I was chosen to help facilitate the ministry. I was chosen to preach and teach the gospel. So when we say elect lady, for the ones out there that are listening who mean that as a derogatory term, boo, I was chosen. We were chosen. You can't give it to us and you cannot take it away. Okay? So, but I believe that that is a secular term when it goes to who I love dearly, Michelle Obama, who first lady. That's exactly what she is. He was chosen. He was elected to the position. It was a facilitated position that he is now moved in, and she is there in assistance to him. This Biden, Lord, what's her name? What's Biden? Jill is an elect lady. I want us to but they are a representation of a position. That's right. So first lady, I know some mean it as I don't. I used to say that in my immaturity or in my elementary phase. Don't call me first lady. That's it. No, call me first lady. Because what you're saying is you're reiterating that I'm chosen. You're reiterating that I know who I am. You're reiterating. That's all you're doing. I don't need you to affirm it, and neither do I need you to confirm it. But that part. Oh, come on. And so I don't know that that's necessarily a biblical term, as we do see women, like back to Vashti. She was the first, but she then is no longer. So now you see Esther. I mean, you see different wives position, but I mean, if you want to put credence or some type of reverence on the title, you've already missed who I am. That's right.
Ooh, listen, y'all. We gonna take a pause for the calls right here. Dr. Mimi done got hot in here. We gonna have to get up. Anybody got a window unit? Bring it in and put it in here. We need a little more. She brought her own fan, but we need one for the rest of the saints. Listen, y'all. So you listen to your girl Yielded right here, y'all. This is the voice of the internet, voice of the year from last year, y'all. Why am I dropping that in? This is also the best live show of the year. Why am I dropping that right now? Because it is time for you to cast those votes. We got a few more days, so I need y'all to get on over there to thespinawards.com. Yep, I'm dropping a shameless plug right up in the middle of the sermon. Listen, I'm walking across the church with my billboard and my sign. Go to thespinawards.com and vote. What do I want you to vote for? Your girl Yielded and your girl The FIYAH Show. So Yielded is in 2 categories. The FIYAH Show is in 2 categories, and Raise the Praise 100 is also nominated for Radio Station of the Year. So I need y'all to get over there and vote. And I want to drop this little disclaimer. Votes are unlimited. So that means you can vote as many times as you would like. Listen, Cousin Al told us in the Get Educated News the other week, you don't have to use a separate email like you do when you want the free wings from Wingstop. You can use your same email and continue to vote. So we're going to take a pause for the calls. We're going to let y'all go over and vote. But those of you that are in the car stand, come back. Don't leave and go vote and don't come back, because we about to get hard and heavy in here. I'm going to drop this question because Lady M already talked about toe curls and all of that kind of stuff. And so Pastor Sham also said that they couldn't talk about sex at the church, and they started doing it on Facebook Live. But now they pastor, and so now they've taken the right back to be able to talk about it. So ladies, prophetesses, doctoresses, first ladies, can we talk about sex when we come back? They said we could. So this is what we're going to do. Now, if you don't listen, that was a segue. If I don't know how to do anything else, I know how to make sure y'all stay right here. So we're going to talk about sex when we come back. P-Man, listen, I'm probably already fired, but we're going to do it. Don't cut us off right now. Just let us get to the 7 o'clock hour. And so Pastor Mike Jr. says, big. And that's what we're going out on. Let's go. Listen, what you say, woman of God? We're trying to get you fired. They got fired. I get fired every Tuesday, y'all. So listen, yeah, come back every week. I show up in here. They keep changing the lock, and I keep breaking in. Listen, y'all go over there. I dropped the link there to thespinawards.com. Go over and vote. Vote for your girl Yielded. Vote for the FIYAH Show. I ain't gonna tell y'all how to vote, but if you just scroll, all of the nominees are in alphabetical order. So if you go to the up and look for FIYAH and it's not there. You ain't got to vote in that category. But if you do, hey, do it. And then vote for the, scroll to the Y's and Yielded is there. Look for the R, Race the Praise 100. She Jam is my DJ and my co-host. She's also there. So y'all go over and vote. Go over and vote. I saw the numbers drop down. I know y'all going to go vote. Y'all talk about what at DA? Y'all talk about sex? Listen. I came over to the DA church and I was not prepared. I was not prepared. So yeah, I'm gonna see one more time if we can't get this dedicated news to show. Cousin Al, are you still in the church? Cousin Al is sharing videos. He's trying to get y'all to watch it, but I want it on the screen. So, Cousin Al, are you still here? I'm trying to get this news up here for the people because they need to see the news. So y'all go vote and come right back, and we're gonna play around with this here news broadcast because we dedicated. Listen, and if in the event that we don't get it up, I'm gonna drop it right here. I'm going to show it later on my page. So y'all got to go watch the news, but we're going to try to get it on here today, okay? We're going to try it one more time. We're going to try it one more time. I'm nervous. I don't know why it's not working. I need the people to be informed. Y'all got to be informed. Y'all ain't saved unless you're informed by Cousin Ad. Listen, it's a whole, it's something else playing over here, and I can't figure out what's playing, and it's taking my sound from the computer. I don't know where it's at. The church left something up. Let's see if we can figure it out, y'all. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm going to take y'all out just a minute. I'm playing around over here. I'm trying to get y'all the news, so don't worry about it. Just go vote, okay? Come right back here. We're going to talk about sex, baby. Talk about you and he. Not me, because I'm not with you, and you're not with me. No, we're trying to get it. I'm so mad that this will not play. Oh, Cousin Al, where are you, man of God? I don't know why it won't play. Something else is taking my sound from this computer, and I can't figure it out. Oh, we ain't got no song playing. Okay, go. It's coming in there. Don't worry about it. How would my sound play? And this news looks like it's amazing. The sound will not play. PJ, you still here? Are you Mac savvy? All of my spirit is broken. Are you Mac savvy? Can you figure out what my stuff is doing over here? Why am I checking with so my sound is not playing? Something else has my sound over here, and I don't know what it is. It's over here, not over here. I got this off. So something has my sound playing over here. I don't know where the sound, something else is playing, and I don't know how to figure it out. And it's,
do you have something that shows all your active tabs?
Yeah. Do you know? Pull it up. That's what I'm asking you, man. God. Y'all hold on over there. Are y'all voting? Y'all watching me? So vote. Don't watch me. Vote, because we put it up. So it's nothing in this. It's somewhere else. There's none of these tabs, so it's somewhere else.
Can you shut everything down?
No. Because you shut down my whole live.
No, not your live. I'm saying.
I don't know how to shut none of that down. I don't know why any of that is even up.
Right. So if these dots, if you see a dot down here, that means something's active. So can you shut this down?
That's this.
No, that's this.
Shut that in. I ain't got nothing. Shut that down.
Right. I was in the office.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You good.
Trying to figure it out, so we should be able to hear.
So even is there music playing right now in the broadcast?
Yeah, there's music over there. I got my PFL on, so that music is playing. This has nothing to do with this. But it's not playing anything. So. Is there another browser somewhere playing something? Y'all hold on over there. We trying to get dedicated news to y'all, so
Nothing else.
Close that out. That might be taking my time. Man. All right, y'all. We trying it. We trying to get it up for y'all over here, but it's not working. I don't know what's going on, y'all. We can't get it to vote. Y'all voting? Who voted? Let me know who voted.
Vote for my sister.
So listen, Ashley Ferguson, Lucia Hole here. We don't want to know no Julie. Listen, I want you to introduce yourself to Christ Jesus, and you'll thank me later. Get off of here with that. Yeah, get out of here. Listen, don't be spamming my people, Ashley Ferguson. You're spamming the church.
They don't like you.
God is not pleased.
And she don't like you.
Oh, you still at work? Okay. All right. Who is my StreamYard savvy person that's over here in the choir stand? I don't know why my stuff not working over here. The women of God is just over here chatting it up. We got 2 minutes, y'all. I'm playing the longest song in history. Are y'all voting? Who's voted? If you voted, type it on the screen. If y'all voted, type it on the screen. We want to shout y'all out. Yeah, somebody's scamming over here. Ashley Ferguson, the blood of Jesus is against you and your scam post over here. Listen, don't make Dr. Mimi come for you for tagging Dr. E in your text, talking about you swear you definitely thank you. Listen, I'm gonna call you out. See, that's what's wrong with it. We don't call it what he called it. Lucia Ho. Get out of here, you scammer. Get out of here. Don't click the link. Nobody click the link. I don't know who that is and why she's here. Well, you know I'm on StreamYard, so it's different over here. I can't actually do any of that on here. All right, we got 1 minute and 15 seconds, y'all. Let me bring the church back in here. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I can't do nothing with that app. I know everybody was saying they couldn't log in. I don't know what's going on.
The website is still.
Yeah, it must be. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that, but that ain't got nothing to do with this. I'm trying to get my stuff up over here. This ain't working. All right, 52 seconds. We're coming in hot.
I'm doing an awesome job.
Thank you.
Listen, he couldn't help himself. He just had to show up in here, y'all. I didn't call him or nothing. I didn't need his help for anything. He just showed up.
With fishnets and combat boots.
38 seconds.
I love you too.
28 seconds. Y'all ready for him to come back? We coming back. We coming in hot. 20 seconds. Hey. Thank you so much, Victor. 16. That's it. Y'all keep tagging your pastor's wife. 9 seconds, then we hot. All right, and we are back. Listen, that was your girl, Kiara. Shit. Listen, she's shouting out Pastor Mike. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Y'all know your girl here that is always out in the streets. Just so happened to be last weekend before that, I don't know what it was out in those hot Vegas streets, man, was at the 38th Annual Stella Awards. Got lots of videos that I want to play for y'all, from interviews that I was able to capture up there, man. But hey, we got technical difficulties. We challenged over here. But man, let me tell y'all the name we heard like 5,752 times, Pastor Mike Jr. So he was nominated for 10 Stella Awards and brought 8 of those things back to Birmingham, Alabama. But let's shout out none other than our own here H-Town, Zacorda Cortez, who was nominated for 5 and brought 3 of them home. So, man, I'm going to drop those interviews sometime later when this technology is not challenged and I'm not challenged and, stuff in one ear and cross-eyed in one eye and can't hear or see or talk, any of that. So we're going to get back into that. But we're going to give you all of that stuff from the Stella Awards. Saw Brian Courtney Wilson, Houston's own out there, man. Let me just go on and drop this shameless plug. I thought I had met my boo out there and then, let me tell y'all, I'm gonna stop saying that. I'm gonna drop that interview next week, and it just comes in the package. And I think it might have been a customized temptation, but don't worry about it. We just gonna keep on moving. Listen, the Lord is my shepherd, but Satan know what I want. Satan know what I want too, cause he's crafty, y'all. And so he sent them to me in a 6 package. big old black,
Distraction.
chocolate, dark. And listen, my camera stopped working and everything. I couldn't even do no more interviews or nothing. But listen, I digress. So we're back here, y'all. Listen, Married to Ministry, Lady Terry Hill, Dr. Mimi Brown, Pastor Sham is in the building, y'all. And we are diving deep into this thing, talking about ministers' wives, prophetesses, elect ladies, first ladies, all the man, we in this thing. So, Dr. Mimi,
Yes.
before we went to commercial break,
Tell me.
we dropped a little nugget.
Run that back.
We gonna that was my Missy Elliott. Flip it up and reverse it. That's it. We dropped a little nugget that we said that we was gonna talk about sex. Let's talk about I'm gonna get fired in a minute and that's Dr. Mimi.
Let's do it.
So,
because it's honorable, it's godly.
oh, come on. See, I didn't got to open it up. You a co-host. Come on, co-host. That's the co-host mic anyway. Come on.
This is something we say at the end.
Okay.
Right? That there are two things that the church don't want to talk about, and these are the two things that need the most conversation surrounding. That's sex and money. That's it.
Oh wow.
Church folk don't want to hear you say anything about sex and don't want you to tell them anything about their money, but they doing both the most.
So they spending lots of money or not doing whatever they're supposed to do with the money, and they having lots of sex.
It's out of order. Either they
or they
don't
spending
wanna
money
have
for sex
with their own spouse.
Oh.
They withholding sex from their own, but they want to tell somebody else what to do in their house. Then back to those expectations, those unrealistic expectations that we have of others that we don't set for ourselves. So yeah, let's talk about it. You asked the question, I answered.
Oh, okay. So you had said money and sex, and I was wondering if they was exchanging one for the other.
Some
That's
do,
what I was.
Some do.
That's
some
what
do.
I was.
Because as I understand, because I work in the admin office, I see more baby oil and little dollars. I'm sorry.
So listen now. So we got the dedicated news. We can't get it to play, but I got to give y'all some useless dedicated news.
Okay.
Do you know that strippers have to apply for a license in Harris County?
I'm sorry, I was unaware. But
So therefore, that says that there are stipulations for everything. Yeah, the church.
So look, that one of the ladies at my church, she's in charge of issuing out the license.
My God, what a job.
Talk about ministry in the marketplace. Okay, but okay, back. So I asked her if I could get the hookup. I ain't gonna ask you for no buddy pass, but I was asking her for a license. I ain't gonna lie. They ain't gonna get one. I ain't gonna get one no other way.
I want to go work for them. You want a license?
So Dr. Mimi talking about glitter dollars. So that's where I went. And I also saw a video today that on Facebook. I just be scrolling, and the lady was washing her money that she collected from her job. Yeah, cause she was literally washing the dollar bills that she had received from Legs Cabaret or wherever she worked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. See, I'm unmedicated. I've been out of my prescription since 19.
Get your own self.
Yeah, I'm already buying from Dr. Mimi, so I guess we'll just go on in. Listen, I'm out of my medication since 1977, man. I'm not getting the refill. So Jesus is my doctor. He writes all my prescriptions. So let's talk about sex, y'all. So as the first ladies, pastors' wives, prophetesses, elect ladies, I know, again, we've heard it from all three of y'all at different points in times that, we can't talk about sex in church. We can't, certain things are off limits, certain topics. But at D8, I hear they talk about it. They talk about it at your church, lady here.
No, we don't talk about it that much, I have to say.
She said that much.
Not
but
that much. I
okay.
got grown children, so they're going to be like, ugh.
Oh, okay. Well, we ain't talking about your sex, lady here.
No. I'm just saying, in general, we talk about it.
Okay.
But here's the thing, and this
Come
may
on.
just kind of be a little bit off, but for us, we don't deal with it as much as we should. I'll say that. I'm going to be the first to admit that. But here's the thing. I think for me, the holdup for me is if we're going to talk about it, let's be honest about it.
Yeah.
That part.
If we're going to talk about it, let's be real about it. Because like you said, the hospitals are overflowing.
Yeah.
The neo units and the baby units are over. Somebody doing something to produce something.
Yeah, and they changing that light down there at Texas Touring regularly. You know, they got a pink light and a blue light, and it changed regularly.
You know,
yeah.
So I want to, I have the conversation, but I have to be honest that there are times when people don't want to have that conversation because they don't want to be truthful about it. And Dr. Mimi said it earlier. So sometimes I just sit back and wait for the evidence.
Yeah.
9 months.
Yeah. And
The research has proven.
That's proven.
Yeah.
That if Johnny had 4 apples, the math.
The math ain't mathing if he still got 4 apples and the seeds had dropped out of the apple and been watered and being okay. That's the
I can learn today.
We, the church, have done the body of Christ such a disservice.
Come on, Dr. Mimi.
Because
let me turn the camera.
We want to pick and choose the conversations we want to be transparent about.
Okay.
We want to pick and choose what information we want to put out there. And a lot of times the challenge is because we're unsuccessful in certain areas. So if I am unsuccessful or something I want to remain covered or kept quiet, then often I'm not going to share so much of that, right? Or if it brings a level of controversy, I'm not gonna tackle that issue. Well, myself and Apostle Brown, we cut from a different cloth. I do believe, and I stand by this, that if we don't teach it right, how do we expect the people to live it right?
That's right.
And so when we talk about sex, it is from a biblical perspective because the streets talking about it.
Yes, it is.
Matter of fact, the streets without real knowledge and understanding of it
talking
about it. Matter of fact, they're not just talking about it; they're doing it, and they're doing it in y'all churches. Okay, let's be clear. They are doing
literally
it in the church.
Literally.
And so I love. We do a segment or a podcast broadcast called Brownie Points, where it's real relevant conversations for right now. Like what they don't want to talk about and what most people don't want to hear are the areas that people ask in private. But if we would talk about it more publicly, we wouldn't have to have all these backroom counseling sessions. We wouldn't have to do these private abortion moments. We wouldn't have to have, I'm gonna put away the girl on the praise team.
Pull the best. Pull the best soprano out of quiet.
And so then we quiet is kept, so to speak. And so when we talk about it, no, between husband and wife, it's honorable.
It is honorable.
The marriage, the marital chamber, the bedroom is undefiled. Now, I'm not going to tell you all of my business.
Please
but
don't.
I can make sure you have enough of your own business that is pleasing unto God. And I think that here we are. You have so many people who are. Your children are learning from TikTok and IG and all of these places, but we don't want to have that conversation in a safe place. Well, at D8, it's a safe place for you to fall and be picked back up.
Amen.
It's a safe place for you to discover who you are and what God, because anything that good, my God.
Okay, Pastor Sham, you miss your cue every time to turn her mic off. You miss your cue. When she start clacking her nails, it's push the mic off time.
Just when you remember. I'm with her.
Lady Hill.
I love the bell down.
Because you ain't had sex until you married with it. It's a different level.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, that's true. It's definitely better than fornication.
P-Man, don't fire me. I quit.
You're bringing about the expectation. That's what you're doing.
Exactly.
Because it's different. You just said it. It's different when you're married. And so it raises a level of expectation that says you ain't had it until.
There you go.
Until
How
you had
can
it.
please me? And you got so many disgruntled, angry women with frowns on their face because they're trying to be pleased in a position that wasn't authorized to bring them pleasure. He get his thrill, but then you go home unhappy. That's because the scripture tells the single woman, hey, your concern is to be worried about how you might please God. The married woman, married man, you got a different standard, but we have so many unfulfilled people thinking that it's God's fault. No, we're doing it out of order.
That's it.
Expecting we're gonna get an orgasm. That's all I'm saying. I just want us to. It's a difference.
And then well, to the ministries that don't minister to the married.
Oh,
because then you see the married people miserable.
Yeah.
And the
Man,
man wants to be married and miserable.
Hold on. So
But that's 90% okay.
Married and miserable.
So I was looking for a segue out of the sex conversation.
Okay.
Thank you, Pastor Sham, so much. You're beautiful, man of God. Yeah, I know we're gonna segue out of that because I was getting nervous.
They coming to pack
It
me
was
back
staying holy.
right now.
I was
It was staying holy. And so see, because I was trying to escape out of it, I lost my train of thought. But Pastor Sham, you had just said something. What did you just say the last
No
thing?
one wants to see someone married and miserable.
There we go. Okay, all right, thank you. Here you go. So a lot of times what I see or have seen is the disconnect between the pastor's wife and the pastor.
Oh wow.
And it's really obvious that Lionel Richie was just singing a song when he said it's easy like Sunday morning, because hell done broke loose at the minister's house.
Yeah.
And then the minister comes to preach
That's it.
and
That's it.
bleeds on the congregants
That's it.
because he mad at or she mad at her boo thing, his boo thing. And so the word has now become a discreet, I'm gonna beat her down on the slide kind of message. And so I'm just saying what I saw at some of the churches I've been
I
to.
don't like that.
You ain't lying.
You too early, lady. You're too early, lady. Here. But actually, you're not. So it is a 6 o'clock hour. Y'all get your eye on likes ready. Get ready to type them on the screen. Get ready to call up to the church and tell us what your eye on like is. But
We have perfected pretending.
Oh, yes.
come on, Dr. Mimi.
We have perfected preaching of gospel that we don't live by.
That's right.
Man.
And it's easy for me to stand up on a platform, stage, and point my finger at what you should be doing,
That's right.
versus me changing or making the modifications to my life. I am not going to stand there. This is what I understand as a pastor's wife.
Yes.
When people walk through the door, not only am I the fragrance, but again, you can see on my, it's written all over my face.
It's written all
I
over
don't
your
have
face.
to say a word.
Oh, sing the song, woman of God.
So I don't, and not a lot of people have gotten delivered from their facial expressions about how is that a word? Displeased, unpleased?
All that.
Yeah.
That's right.
They haven't gotten delivered from that.
No.
So there lies why the church becomes, to your word, in disarray.
That's right.
But if I'm going to preach it, I'm going to live.
That's right.
And what I'm not going to do, I'm not going to preach it and teach it and pretend.
I like it.
I am my real life, my REAL life is the
uh-huh.
same as my REEL life.
Oh, your reels.
My reels.
For those of you that don't know, those are the little videos that run through on your social media platforms, on Instagram, Facebook, and Threads. Those are the reels, you know, the music and all that. Anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead. So her real life matches her real life. Oh, come on, listen.
What I love is that me and my husband are very transparent. There are sessions, we did like 117 episodes of Marriage Matters Monday, and there's episodes on there where you see us arguing. Why? Because we have to demonstrate to people what it looks like to disagree and to work it out.
That's
right. How powerful would that be for a pastor to repent to his wife even over and over, especially when you disrespected her over and over and over, and I've seen that too.
Oh God.
And man, let me tell you, sometimes when you said a mouthful when you said you're having a transparent moment there. Sometimes the word becomes irrelevant because you're not relatable. People cannot relate to you. Then what you're saying, you've got to be relatable to be relevant. So if you so holy, and me and my husband don't argue, me and my wife, we get along 109. Listen, I don't want you around me. If
Well, I don't argue. I'm gonna just be honest.
Wait, disagree.
Oh, no,
Disagree.
I don't.
Y'all don't have a disagreement.
It's 20 years in this thing.
Y'all agree on everything.
I have no. Listen.
Oh,
to
okay,
me.
okay,
I don't.
listen.
If he here is where I think we miss that part.
Gotcha.
We don't have to agree or disagree.
Okay.
I know where to insert honor. He
Gotcha.
knows where to insert honor. So what if we have what people refer to as a difference of opinion? It doesn't have to change my mood.
Gotcha.
That's the point I'm making. Like,
Okay, I appreciate that.
Yeah, you have a disagreement like, well, it's gonna change how you are or you act toward. No, that's manipulation.
Gotcha. So I think where I was kind of going with that is that
Never a disagreement or difference of opinion.
I
100%.
got you. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, but those kind of people,
Yeah.
I don't like. I don't like. So we listen, y'all. Lady here, come
I
on,
think
come on.
this is what Pastor Sham said. Being able to be transparent and let people see. I'm not saying that we just break out into a full-fledged argument. But they have to know how to work through.
Yeah.
That part.
They have to know how to work through. And then Dr. Mimi said it. We can see when there has been a disagreement. And there's tension.
Oh yes.
And people pick that up when there's tension. My husband and I can say that we rarely disagree. We rarely disagree about some things because he's so easygoing. We rarely, I'm real simple too. But the thing about it is, you just hit the nail on the head. That's one of the bleedings of the church is that we bring it to the church.
Yes. Stand in
And
my for me,
we don't bring the solution to the church.
Right.
We bring the problem to the church.
Ooh,
And all the people see is the problem. But how do we teach them how to work? How do we teach them how to get the church mad and go home loving one another?
That actually, something that I've taught the children at the church, and hopefully we don't make the saints mad. The evidence
They'll
that
be
you
all
have
right.
the Holy Ghost
Yes.
is the fruit of the Spirit.
Yes.
It's not just the show bow tie. It's not just the evidence.
Yes.
I have the evidence of the Holy Ghost.
That's
and I can
it.
be gentle.
That's it. When I can be kind, meek. That's it. Long suffering.
Lady Collins said, "What happens at home stays there. We at the church to serve, not burden." Listen,
So
lady.
we bring it in. We bring it in. We have bring it, and Dr. Mimi said it. Being delivered, your facial. Like I said, they be like, oh, they ain't feeling each other today.
But am I
She ain't amen all day. Ain't stood up damn time. Ain't said preach, baby, preach. Ain't said that not one time.
Never know. Because Dr. Mimi said it, and just to say this real quick, you insert honor.
That part.
I might want to punch your lights out.
There you go.
I might would have. I'm sorry. Pray for me.
Did she say we're chosen?
Yeah, that's why they ain't
You
chosen
gotta
me
wait
yet.
for them to choose you.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah. Because if he choose me, then I won't punch him. Okay,
That's right.
amen. All right.
We
Come
sow,
on, Dr. Mimi.
as first ladies, we can sow such discord among the sheep that make the sheep. And then it's a battle between making them choose sides.
That's right.
That's such an immature space and place for a first lady to be. That I am going to bring my private moment into this area and expect for those that are in the pews
Yes.
to give me the
Yes.
answer
Yes.
for what I should have been.
What I
to
should
you.
have. That's right.
So now we're teaching the people how to treat us. We're giving the people authorization
That's it.
and authority
authority.
to try to tell, y'all need to fix it. What you mean? So now that we've given them access
That's right.
Oh my.
into our private areas, when the time comes that we have to instruct or direct or critique
That door is
or
off the hinges.
chastise, you've lost your influence.
The door is off the hinges.
Ooh, my
You've lost
goodness,
your
my
influence.
goodness.
And again, that goes back to what I was talking in Esther 1 with Vashti. You gave authority
That's right.
to the sheep as the shepherd or the shepherd wife or however you want to think. You gave them authority to walk you into places you haven't mastered yourself.
That's right.
Who God?
That's right. That's
Listen,
right.
Dr. Mimi, Lady Hill,
Yes.
Pastor
yes,
Sham.
yes.
I'm trying to
So-
figure it out.
So the church choir over here, a couple, few, 4, 5 people have
What's the
said there needs to be a part 2 of this.
Oh my God.
So this is the A selection, and the choir stand wants there to be a B selection. So we gon' listen. Hey, y'all ask. We gonna try to see if we can make that happen. And we gonna see if we can't get Pastor TJ to stay home next time. But see, your boo is safe. Ain't nobody gonna do her nothing in here. So, man, listen. This is an amazing conversation. I'm not even sure how to segue out of this thing. So listen, I know y'all been listening in and y'all have your questions. For those of you that are over there, my phone is still broken. So whatever this power outage was, it has shut the phone down. It's not allowing our dedicated news to play. But we want you to be able to bring the husbands in next time, says Pastor PJ. PJ, that's another show. What I'm not gonna do is subject myself to 6 preachers in here. I'm having a hard time keeping control of this mic over here with 3 women of God. I'm not about to subject myself to 3 men of God, 3 women of God. I just may as well not even show up. Just turn the system on and just leave.
Just put the key under the mat. We got it. Let us in. We're gonna help the people.
Listen, I believe that the Lord is going to allow us to do this thing again. So we had men in ministry, one segment, and then we had women in ministry, another segment, and then we tried to put it together, and they didn't act right. They didn't do good. They ain't do good. So we're gonna try to see if we can get this Married to Ministry, the male edition.
Okay. Wow.
You make no promises.
I love it.
So maybe marriage in ministry, and then we bring these. I don't know. We're gonna see. So what say ye people of God over here in the choir stand? So listen, it is 6:12 here on the FIYAH Show. Your girl Yielded has just lost. Look, they done lost control of time. They don't even know the show is almost over. We done ran all the way into our I don't like segment, y'all. So for those of you that don't know what that is, we're just gonna drop it right here. Let y'all listen. Hold on. This is an opportunity for you to share on this segment of I don't like it.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yes. So it's just an opportunity to air out your dirty thoughts, mindset. You know, maybe some churches, I obviously it don't happen at D8 or Lady Hill's church or over here. They can say what they want to say. They can tell. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the LSO in me, the light skin Oprah. That's the light skin Oprah in me. Listen, your husband give me that name when I came over there for Mother's Day, and we gonna stick. Yeah, we gonna stick with it over there. Yeah, he said I provide, you know, the needs for the gospel community because I showed up with 2 crazy people, unmedicated comedians. Yeah, so I don't like it. It's just an opportunity for you to get some stuff off your chest. We add out all of the church's dirty laundry with the elect ladies over. Not all of it, just a little bit. We got in the washroom. We didn't get all the way in there where you done shoved them dirty clothes. We gonna add that out a little later because I think we gonna all come back. They said bring them all back. Let's bring them. They said bring them all back. That would be fire. They said let's have the men of God. Michelle, see, you won't be messy. You won't bring the men of God. We ain't finished with the women first. We gotta finish the women. But so I don't like. It's just an opportunity for you to get something off your chest that you don't like. And so there's only one rule. You can't say I don't like. So Dr. Mimi, she articulates and she enunciates all of her verbs and syllables and all of that. So I need you to bring it on down, Dr. Mimi. E-bonify that thing. Go back to the sip. And pull it up. I know it's sitting there, so it's all like. So for those of you that are in the choir stand, go ahead and type your own likes on the screen. We're gonna share them, read them out loud, and you know all of that good stuff. But you know, just to give you an example, I don't like when my sisters go and get these lace fronts or whatever.
Oh, we going there.
And then they pull all of this baby hair all the way down to their temples, and it connects to the eyebrows that they've drawn on that are surprised. And then they want to swirl them up like a Swiss roll and got baby hair. So first of all, you grown. Baby hair's for cheering. That in itself is the spirit of confusion. Yeah. That's it, and it's nappy too. So it's really not baby hair. And then you done plastered it down with all of this edge control, and it's caked up, baked up. And then you got nerve enough to take your long fingernail and tap it, and then you pat your hair. I don't like that. So listen, if we're gonna wear weave, let's keep it washed. If you're gonna wear your lace front lace, I don't even know which one it is. Lace front lace, which one it is? Lace fronts. Don't put that baby hair so close to your eyebrows. Because it's running over and it's meeting and connecting and it's not blending and it's not cute. So don't do that. And then to top it off, you bust it down the middle and put a little bit of foundation that's not the color of your neck or your face. And I don't like that. Let's go to the hairdresser and let them do that and get somebody that's not a beautician. That means they're doing hair in the kitchen. Yeah, we want you to go to the salon and get your hair did and get your nails did and look, look the part. That's just my own life.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't like it. I don't like it. Lady Collins says, I don't like when people walk around in public with their bonnets and their house shoes on. Yeah. So I don't like it. So I was giving y'all the opportunity because Dr. Mimi, she's she was giving us the what now. She was ready to preach now. Yes. So listen, here we go. Now I believe I can get these women stirred up right here. Let me just tell y'all what I'm gonna do for. Hold on. Now we gonna give them some hoop triggers. So listen, I think it's I don't like down in they shana na 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 na. Oh, come on, tune up, Dr. Mimi. You better tune up. Come on.
I don't like it.
Oh, come on, Lady Hill. Oh, come on. Hey. All right. Oh, y'all heard it?
I don't like it.
Okay, come on. All right, she ready. All right, see, I knew I could get them stirred up. I know where to touch them at. Come, Lady Hill. She ain't got a moo on, but I believe she got a shot in her. Sha na 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 na. Her shady bow and shaboom way. Come on, come on, Dr. Lady Hill. Come on, give us your I don't like for today.
I don't like. When you never like anything on my face.
Oh.
Never come to anything that I host. Never acknowledge anything that I'm doing.
Oh God.
But you inbox me your invitation to your conference. I don't like it.
Ooh, they done took my siren off of my keyboard over here. Listen, I'm the interpreter.
I don't like it.
Lady,
you don't know me like that.
Lady Hill said don't send her nothing. That's what I had to interpret.
That's for my friend.
Don't inbox her. If you ain't been, you ain't supported, you ain't like. Don't send her nothing. She ain't coming. She ain't sowing no seed either. Don't send her your cash app attached to.
That's personal.
Ooh, that's like walking up whispering in my ear and you ain't said hey.
I don't like it.
Oh, come on. All right, who's next?
I got like 5 of them, but let me give you the top. I don't like it when you don't know my first and last name, but you tag me in 98, making me 99.
Ha!
And one thing about me, I am going to remove myself.
Untag ministry.
That's it.
Stop tagging folk you have that you don't talk to.
Yeah. Listen, don't tag me. I'm not coming.
Tag me. And we don't have relationships.
That's
hot. Don't.
I don't like it.
And don't tag my husband when you don't talk.
To you? To you or to your husband? I'm just asking for the.
We
are one.
We go
hand in hand. I don't know the words to it. So she said, yeah, I'm the interpreter translator from the Genuine video. She said, don't tag my boo because I'm going to stop right there. Don't tag her boo in nothing. Don't tag her in nothing. The song says 99 and a half won't do. Don't tag her. Nah, tag the
right now.
Listen, Dr. E said, I can't stand that. You 40, you ain't no baby. So he talking about the baby hair. Pastor PJ said, I don't like very pronounced eyebrows. I don't like it.
Eyebrows.
Listen.
Them lashes that look like windshield wipers.
Come on, the lashes that they walk up to you and wave and tickle you. Boo back up, your lashes is too close. Come on, stop that. Look, somebody say, let's talk about it. Baby hair should not be on 45 and 50-year-olds. Yes.
I think after elementary, it's a wrap.
Latasha Smith said, I don't like the forehead lashes.
That's my daughter.
Cause look, my screen just went out. They don't want to tell. Cousin Al said, I don't like it when people expect leaders in the church to drive 1999 Dodge Neons instead of nice cars.
I don't like it.
Listen.
I don't like
I don't like it.
you want paper towels.
Lady Collins say, I don't like it when you inbox me about something on Facebook instead of commenting on the post. Who are you talking to?
Because you're hiding from somebody.
Yeah.
I got another. I don't like it when you, you know, privately support me, but publicly disown me.
Ooh, Lord Jesus.
That clap was that.
I wish I had a clapping crowd. Oh, come on.
I don't like it.
Oh, listen.
When you comment on subliminal messages versus just calling it what it is. And you, I'm sorry, okay, let me move.
Come on, Pastor Sham. I know you got her on like. This is the Dr. Mimi Brown I don't like segment. She got all the all like. Listen. Look, Lady Collins said, Dr. Mimi Brown, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Come on, Pastor Sham. What you got?
I don't know if I can play this game. I'm trying to be careful with my words.
Just don't cuss.
We say.
I don't like it.
So
I don't like it.
We bought that word. We trademarked it. It's ours. It belongs to the FIYAH Show. Come on.
Okay. When we go to somebody's church or a musical and you only stand up for the artist you like.
Oh. Okay.
Ooh, shots fired. I don't like it either. I don't like when you on the program to come and sing and you sing your song and you leave.
Walk straight out the door.
You leave the choir stain and you go out of there. The other people want somebody to listen to.
That's the day I want to be.
I don't like it. Listen, Dr. E say I don't like when a man go in public with that lady with a bunny. I call that bunny and Clyde.
That is my.
Dr. E, please leave the choir stain.
I got another one. I don't like it when you wear pajamas outside, like the real clothes.
Yeah. Listen, I'm with it. So I got a comment on that, and I talked about it last week. So if he come for me, he can come for me. So y'all know I said the man of God won all of the awards last at the Stellars. Nominated for 10, took 8 of them home. So on the pre-show night, he had on some outfit. I promise you, it was pink satin pajamas, and it wasn't even matching pink. It was like a powder pink and a salmon pink at the bottom. The shirt was powder pink and the bottom was salmon pink. If you don't believe me, just go drive down the streets of Birmingham. They done put him on the billboard. But they told me that it was Fendi or something. I said, what he finna do is go to bed, cause them is pajamas. So I'm sorry. I don't like when you leave the plates, but don't bring nothing or clean. Leave with plates, but don't bring nothing or clean up. Lady Collins, stop talking about your congregation. Now that's not nice.
I got another.
Come on.
I don't like
It's the way she said.
when you out in public talking on speakerphone.
Oh yeah, that.
And then you get mad when I start listening to your conversation.
Oh, so what I do, lady here, I start answering. Oh, y'all gonna have greens tonight? Can I come over?
It sounds like to me it's public.
Yeah, this is an invitation for all of us.
Real community conversation.
Yeah.
So if I just answer the question, don't get mad because you shouldn't have been on speaker. I don't like it.
Listen, now here it goes right here.
There's too many earpieces and devices.
Here it is, saints. Shots have been fired. I don't like that people don't like Dietrich Hatton doing the butt with his wife.
First of all, I twerk for Jesus. Okay.
Oh, P-Man, where is my siren? Who took my siren out of this church?
Jeremy loves the twerking beat.
Oh yeah. The twerk is anointed.
Now on to him who's able to keep us.
That's a conversation we had.
How many years?
Years.
How many years? Okay, so there's church.
I just think for me it was the place. It was that. That was. I would not do that in front of my congregants. That was
at his birthday party, right?
But it was display. Those are still members.
That's right.
That's still that's too much access into
So you
what
gotta
I
decide.
privately do.
If the church gonna come, the church got to stay home.
Yeah, that's a slippery slope. That's a slippery slope.
That'll preach, lady. Look,
If the church gonna come, the church got to stay home.
I mean, but if you invited them in the moment, apparently you had no problem.
That's
with it.
right. That's
So
right.
that's the controversial part.
So obviously this church is okay.
That's what I say.
So
Right, yeah. I'm just saying for as for me and my house.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your twerkism.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. All right.
I really do that.
Pastor PJ say, I don't like when you just speak to me and ignore my wife.
What? We don't. None of us like that.
I don't like.
benediction.
Listen, Pastor PJ, put your cash app up there. They owe you a love offering for that one.
Real Detroit girl, so like I don't even take no offense to that. I be like, you know what? It's cool. Like I really don't be caring.
Wow.
I really don't.
Lady Collins says it's a time and place for all of that twerkalicious stuff. So, you know, listen, I added the twerkalicious, but yeah, she said that's why she keep her public TikTok family and friends. Lady Collins, you don't be twerk. Stop it. Listen, I believe the woman of God was twerking on that man new boat he got. I believe. See, I watches everybody business. So I'm gonna tell y'all what I do. I scrolls the Facebook and I send news reports to the newscaster. So I send them stuff from y'all's pages. So sometimes we be talking about y'all on the cool, but you know, yeah, I'm just telling you what the dedicated news do. We dedicated to bring the news, but we ghetto. But sometimes, you know, the names have been changed to protect or not so innocent. You understand? Listen, I'm so mad. PJ done put his cash up here for real, y'all, for that. Listen, y'all. So we are 6:27. We got about 20-something odd minutes over here, and I done sat in front of this fan, and it sounds like Snuffer Uppergus has done something that happened to my nose in here. P-Man, I'm gonna file this on the Raise Praise Insurance. This is workman's comp because I know you're gonna try to fire me, so I'm gonna use my workman's comp to try to keep my job, and we can work something out. So if you don't fire me, I won't file that I caught a sniffle in here or something. I'm, you know, hey, let's talk about it. Call me 346-355-0100. Listen, y'all. We almost to the end of this show, Married to Ministry. Man, I feel like it was like 1,100 questions that I did not get to answer. And I know that there were some that y'all wanted to ask as well. So we're going to have to shoot some emails before they even leave out here and get another date on the calendar. But I know y'all listening in. I see y'all over here in the virtual space. I know y'all got some additional questions. So if you have a question for Lady Hill, you know, type it on the screen. If you got a question for Dr. Mimi, if you got a question for Pastor Michelle, go ahead and type it on the screen. If you got one for PJ, he's still here too. So go ahead and type it on the screen. If you got a question for me, call me on the fire phone because I don't want to talk about it on the air. So look, we still got our own likes. I still want to hear. So Sharice, Sharice High, I think it says, I love the fact that you typed it on the screen, but I'm not gonna read it because there's a D in your word. It's on. It's one word. I don't like. Not don't. It's I don't like. So listen, we got another one here that says, I don't like when fat people wear clothes that only skinny people should be wearing. And I don't like when you go in to hug a sister and she feel like a cardboard box. You feel me? Oh. Miss Jackie, you need a whipping.
Wow.
So I'm the interpreter. So Mr. Sir, the skinny jeans is not for you.
Okay.
So sis, them low cut jeans and you got a lot of back fat, them not for you. Sis, them low cut shirts and your rolls is rolling like Tina Turner and they keep on rolling, then that shirt is not for you. And listen, just because they made it in your size that might not really be your size, it's not for you. I'm just the interpreter. I'm here.
A girl. That's what my daughter Tashawn said. That's a girl.
Put your girl on and smash it up and hook it up. And listen, this is a shameless plug over here. So if in the event that you got some little rolls you want gone, come on over there to Jadal's Total Body Spa where we are helping you to discover the you within. Listen, we snatching it back, y'all. We pulling it in. We got big and backs in this here season. So if your back is big and it's running over, come over and see us. Come over and see us. 832-449-8749. So listen, they why did a meeting just pop up and say go to the Greasy Spoon? I just got an invite right here say go to the Greasy Spoon. Seemed like they didn't agree with us talking about the rolls and the tummies and stuff.
I got another I don't like.
Come on, she got on that girl.
Segment, right?
Yeah, we still in the segment. We gonna sing it all the way. It is. The preacher has not given the benediction. Come on.
So I don't like when you go and get, you were just talking about the spa, when you go and get some additional services done. To transform some things in the outer era.
I hear a choir song coming up. Come on.
And I don't like after you go and do that, then you show back up at the airport and get in the wheelchair.
Okay.
These BBLs killing y'all. Killing y'all.
Because I feel like the wheelchairs is for the handicapped. That's self-inflicted. You don't get no wheelchair. You brought that on yourself.
You went in there and took your tummy.
Real folk that have, the elderly and people that really have ailments need to be in those wheelchairs. I don't like it that you jumped in that wheelchair after you didn't upsize your peduncle belt.
You put a little from the front and the back. To get in the wheelchair?
Yeah.
Well, they didn't have surgery. So one came to Jadot's and she called me and she said, I'm downstairs. Well, get out and come in, honey. And she said, no, I'm laying across the back of the Uber and I can't get out. I got downstairs. I said, dear hon, why is you laying across? She said, I'm not sitting on my butt. I just got this. So listen, she wanted to keep her extras. Listen, what's going on, Coach Witherspoon? Good to see you this evening. Listen, Mel Ellis wants to shout out her church, City of Grace Fellowship, where Bishop Patrick Suffin and First Lady Terry Hill are the leaders. Listen, Lady Collins said, get them straight. Marsha Duffield says, I don't like when them shoes too little. And that pinky toe is screaming and hanging on for dear life.
It's just left. It's just hanging.
And listen, I don't like the Deion Sanders walk when y'all done had on them heels too long. Y'all know how Deion Sanders used to scatter across the stadium, the field. You know his little run. I don't know what it was called. They little shuffle. And y'all done had on them two little heels.
It's her bedtime. It's your bedtime.
Listen, and you Deion Sanders is across the church parking lot. I don't think the Saints done prayed all day because you done said good dang on the air. Woman of God. Okay, that's what she said. Listen, you see which word I like the best, don't you?
That's a classic word. That's a way back. That's way back.
Man, let me tell you, I heard a preacher say that over the pulpit one Sunday, and if I tell you I laid across that pew, I was like, are you supposed to say that? Listen, are you supposed to listen, I got a BBL, y'all. Cousin Al has a shirt that says he's got a BBL, and it's a Bible-based lifestyle. Pastor PJ say, please stop stuffing your feet in them two little shoes. Listen, y'all think they shouting, they trying to get that toe to come back to life. It needs full resuscitation. Shout out to the best church this side of heaven, Demonstrate Church, says Latoya Arrington. Listen, I'm super, super excited. I don't like that the dedicated news wouldn't play either, man. Listen, Marsha Duffield say, please stop running around with your back looking like a can of busted biscuits.
Hang up.
Come on.
I do a segment at our church.
Yes, ma'am.
Where we do, it's lace and leather, but it is etiquette for women. And everything we're addressing is, I literally walk through what is the proper foundation to wear, how to match your
tone. That's right.
Like we were talking about your foundation, all of that. Even if they make it in your size and you know your body type is not, all of this stuff. As much as we don't like it, I'd be like, yes, I'm gonna teach you how to do it right.
That's right.
Because otherwise, there's some of us out there gonna laugh at you.
And those are some of the things that we talked about when we talk about killing the tradition.
Mm-hmm.
Those are those things that we have to hold on to.
Yeah.
Because once again, it really does. Those are the things that we don't want to get rid of.
Right.
Is the etiquette, the teaching, and the training, because that's what we got. And we're supposed to pass it on.
Because when you shout,
dinosaurs now.
Yeah. When you shout, we want everything to stay in place.
Yes.
We don't want the prayer cloth ministry to have to cover you up with 6-7 blankets because all of your girls and boys and everything is jumping and shouting along with you. So hold it down, gird it up.
I just talked to one that I don't like reading. You put things that don't belong in your brassiere. And then you pull out this wet money.
Oh, the preacher talked about that the other
or
week.
his keys, his car keys. But again,
Or the cell phone.
on the
You
cell
wanna put
phone,
my number.
It's
so
too.
that's how we're teaching it on this. That's how we see. We
Yeah,
I don't like it, but we're gonna talk.
that's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
and the Bible says it calls them to give unto,
That's right.
not for you to give out
That's the
of.
button.
Not out of. Yeah. He gonna. Yeah, man. Listen. So don't do it in the summertime, and try not to do it too much in the wintertime because people don't want your bodily excrements on there. I don't like it. I don't like it. So I don't want that. I'm with them if they take the money away for that reason. I'm with it.
But you gotta be a solution, right? We can't just talk about what we don't like. And not
That's
be a
right.
solution.
That's right. Definitely.
Use Cash App. Stop putting that money in your brazier.
Yeah.
Use Cash App me, Zelle me. Yeah.
Sorry, church.
Somebody likes wet nipples.
Whew, praise God for whom all blessings flow.
Lord.
Wait, Pastor Sham, I have to ask, why are there nickels in there?
You know, they always said the old school saying was don't take no wet nipples. I don't want no wet nipples. Like, keep it for yourself.
So I gotta know, do people put coins in there?
I don't know.
They put coins in their braziers?
After the
Tashawn Thomas says,
Just start to lose stuff in there. Just stop putting stuff in your pocket.
listen, is Ray Ray in there? Who up in there? Listen, Tashawn Thomas says, hold on now, I use my secret pocket, but I also use deodorant in the
I've
pocket.
seen her do it.
Tashawn,
She got a pocket. Yeah.
Unlikable.
She used a pocket.
You dig in the inside of
and she
your
says she
wall.
don't put coins in there.
Okay.
Nothing I ain't like about it at all.
I'm loving
Or
this.
the bra strap that.
I got another I don't like.
Yeah.
So
rolling over here.
Cousin Al said that Beverly said, I must have missed it. The Philly cheesesteak place got a sign that says we don't take boob money. So I think they should put that up in the church. I think church should demonstrate it first.
No, we don't have to, because when I tell you, we are the answer. They know the expectation.
Oh my God.
Don't
We
put
have classes.
y'all teach the people.
We teach the people.
Rule number 1, don't reach in your bosom at offering
We're
time.
not. We're not. And we're not gonna walk around with a whole bunch of painted lines all over the place. I teach the women how to be women. I don't expect for them to know it, because some of them, their mothers didn't teach
That's
them.
right.
Their grandmothers didn't teach their mothers, so they do what they know. Exactly. So I don't treat them like they know the answer. I make sure they have the answer.
That's right.
So I can tell them all day what I dislike, but by the time it's said and
That's
done,
right.
I am going to teach. They're going to have a good understanding. I'm training them in the way that they should go.
So if you've not learned anything else, you should send all of your new congregants to the Demonstrate Church
And I will
to
gladly
get church
accept.
etiquette. I saw some about some lilac etiquette
That's what it
class or
was.
something.
See?
See, I told you I scrolls the book. See, y'all be on the book being messy. I be on the book being educated. They had the lilac etiquette class and all of that. Like yeah, I was trying to get it. Sis, listen, I'm nasally now. Don't.
I like it like that.
Yeah, so, and look, I said, I don't like it. That's what I said when I saw it. I said, I don't like it. That's what I said. Listen, y'all, we're going to give these women of God an opportunity to share some of the upcoming events and things that they have going on. I know Lady Hill's got something going on. I'm scared for anybody to go to Demonstrate Church. If y'all ain't ready, don't go.
Don't be all right.
Don't go over there. Listen, y'all know the people that's got the Polynesian sauce and the waffle fries. You know they teach the best customer service. So I'm almost feeling like Demonstrate is teaching the church customer service.
It's a standard.
So
I'm trying to give you Chick-fil-A customer service, not Walmart.
listen, we gonna need to get some monies from both of them since we done dropped their name out there. But yeah, so yeah, thank you. Get us some Polynesian over there at the Demonstrate Church. So come on, y'all, what y'all have going on? Tell these people where they can follow y'all. Listen, be careful who you follow. Y'all don't know these people in here. Don't go over there with your shaking in the back and carrying on and think that Lady Dr. Mimi's not gonna tell you, hey, Rump Shaker's not this church. All I want to do is zoom. Come on, Lady here. I'm sorry, because I can't focus.
Man, this was good. I gotta say that this is amazing. I'm excited to be here with these ladies because one of the things I want to say is that we represent one of my own lights, which we talked about. A solution was I don't like the fact that people have a problem with you honoring your church and loving your church.
That's amazing.
And I made a post not too long ago, and I said, it's nothing wrong with you loving your church. It's nothing wrong with you bragging about your church, bragging about your leaders. There's nothing wrong about you telling the people about where you serve and where you're fed. And so I said the other day, I said, while we in Sunnyside, and Pastor Sham and my brother, they over in Hiram Clark, demonstrate, y'all, what's north?
We're right behind you.
Okay, so here's the thing. We all in separate areas. We all doing the same thing. We all called to do the same thing. We should be celebrating the fact that your members love their church and that our members love our church and your members, because at the end of the day, that's when you call winning.
Yeah.
We're losing when we're fighting against one another. We're losing when we're going against, when we're battling one another with programs that, oh, you did this, so I'm going to outdo you. No, I'm not going to support that. No, we're winning when we come together on one accord to win souls for Christ. I'm not out here, but I'm in Sunnyside doing my thing. You doing your thing. And that's what I want to say. So I wanted to shout out, I don't like it, and I ain't standing for it. We're going to come together on one accord, unity. But I have a women's retreat coming up. This is our 3rd year of our mind, body, and spirit retreat. I am super, super excited. October the 5th through the 7th in Huntsville, Texas. We are excited about going down there, being restored, renewed, refined in our mind, body, and spirit. I say to the people all the time, my spirit can be renewed, but if my mind is confused, and if my body is not in alignment, there were just some things that I won't be able to take care of, and some things I won't be able to do. So what we do is we deal with the mental, we deal with the mind, we deal with the body, getting that body, that temple in order. The Lord shared with me some years ago, he said, the places that I want to send you to, he said, you have the spirit, you have the word for it. He said, but you don't have the stamina for it.
Oh, God.
He said, you got to get that weight off you. You got to start eating better, because I'm putting ready to send you some places, but you're going to be tired. So I begin to do physically. So we have to make sure that things are aligned. So the Lord gave me the mind, body, and spirit retreat. So October the 5th through the 7th, just keep us in prayer. I'm excited about it. Other than that, we just having church the way God sees fit at Grace Community Fellowship Church, Sunnyside, Texas, 3130 Barberry Street. You never know what you're going to get. We Kojic one day, we Baptist one day. Matter of fact, we might be a couple of things all in one Sunday. You just never know. A good gumbo. But what you do know that you're going to get, you're going to get God. And so that's all I got going on. That's all. I'm excited about God.
Y'all saw how she just ran all that together.
I do have one major announcement. You're the first breaking news.
Oh, come on.
Fox 26 ain't got this. At the end of August, the 4th Sunday of August, I will be elevated to pastor of Grace Community Fellowship Church. That my husband will choose me.
I love that.
And I'm super, super excited. One thing I'm excited about is he did not choose me for the office because I'm his wife. He chose me for the office because I'm equipped.
Come on. Many are called. Come on. All right, Pastor Sham, come on in here. Reach right into your mic there and tell people, God, where they can find you, what you got going on, and all that good jazz. Don't give me Social Security number because it's almost tax season. Come on.
We are State Temple Worship Center. We're right across the street from Madison High School. Me and my husband just started in April, and God is just doing an amazing thing. We have Evangelism Month coming up in September. We're we've already done our community outreach of feeding the homeless, and so God's just really moving. We even have our anniversary brunch where we honor our founders of 44 years of dedicated service. And so I thank God for the ability to honor people that have come before us and the people that we're standing on their lives. And we just, like my husband says, we just a fat kid that love cake. We love Jesus. You know, you want to come worship with us, you want to come pray with us. I love it. We're just a free space, a safe space where people can just come and be made whole.
Yes.
Awesome. Amazing. Come on, Dr. Mimi. What you got?
First, I want to say thank you so much for the privilege and the honor of being here today. This was fantastic. And I'll say on the air, I thank God for like minds in this city. And I thank God for bringing this relationship back around. Seriously, and I bless, and it's real talk. I know we didn't even get to any of this right here, but I thank God for when God hears your prayer, but He don't do it in your timing. When I first met Lady Hill, I couldn't receive her. Y'all, that's another conversation for another day. Because we don't have, as pastors' wives, as ministers' wives, minister spouses, we don't have real true covenant relationships that we can glean from. But I thank God for Him bringing this thing back around, and we're here today to be able to pour to the people of God. So bless God for that. But I am Dr. Mimi Brown of Demonstrate Church, the executive pastor. Married 20 years to this Dr. Apostle Eric L. Brown. We're right here behind you guys at 16637 West Hardy, Houston, Texas 77060. We got standing room only, y'all. We got good problems over here. We don't have enough room for what God is doing, and we thank God that He has enlarged our territory and He's pulling new wine into this new idea. And so we bless God for that. We have a lot of things that are coming up. Our big giving Sunday, Thursday, play on word like it's Thursday, Friday. It's a big where God stir the heart of the people to give. We are going to be a 100% tithing ministry, debt free, doing work for the kingdom here in the city of Houston. And so that's coming up here August 7th. And it's a lot of great things. So you guys go check us out at Demonstrate Church. That's Demonstrate spelled with the number 8. And we'd love to see you. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff over there. A lot of things over there. Thanks again.
Amen. Amen. I am super excited that each of you accepted the invitation. And it was, I have to, I got to tell everything. I got a little nervous because Dr. Mimi wasn't responding back. And I was like, oh God. And then I started looking. I cruised through social media. Dr. Mimi was in Tokyo somewhere. She was all around everywhere. And so I wasn't getting any response back from any of the emails. I'm like, Dr. Mimi, you got to come. You got to come. I'm looking for you. And then I had text Dr. E, and I say, Dr. Mimi didn't tell me yay or nay. He said, she's been busy. I give you permission to go.
Charge my hand up.
Yeah, look.
I told you earlier, and as earlier after mentioned that I perform my own stunts.
Yes, you ain't had no stunt double.
With a loyal administrator.
Yes.
Someone who. Okay, I'll leave that alone. But when the Lord bless us,
yes.
Then maybe I can catch up on these emails and these requests. But
it's cool
territory. But I thank God because we gave you a yes when you walked the door. You've been connected and you're still connected and you can't get rid of Brown.
Listen, I'm sticking with it. That's my LSO family, like skin Oprah. They coined me LSO. Look, look, here I go. I was gonna say I was shouting myself out when you say y'all was able to reconnect, and I was like, that's a light skin Oprah in me. That's what I do. I brings people together. No. I'm definitely grateful to God for all that He has given in this platform, this opportunity to share. Again, I'm grateful that you guys accepted the invitation to come out and share, and I'm prayerful that you would accept the second invitation because the people said it. They want it. I didn't know. The FIYAH family, they want y'all back to continue this conversation. So I'm grateful for that. And again, we're going to get that all worked out, get them all on here. Again, we just ask y'all because this is, listen, I don't even remember all of the categories. Yeah, I'm tooting my own horn. But the FIYAH Show was nominated for the best afternoon show, y'all. So go over and vote. FIYAH Show was also voted for or nominated for the best radio show with 2 or more hosts. My DJ, She Jam, DJ of the Year, the co-host of the year, She Jam. This is the nominated voice. This is the nasally voice right now, but nominated for the Internet Radio Personality of the Year, as well as the Voice of the Year. So y'all go on over to the Spin Awards and vote. You can vote as many times as you want. Voting ends on the last day of July. Raise the Praise 100 was nominated for Radio Station of the Year. You can vote as many times as you like. You don't have to use a second email because now says, if you want them free wins, you got to use another email. But to vote at the Spin Awards, you can use your same email and vote multiple times as you like. And shout out to my girl Sharice over at Sip and Sub. She's hosting a vote party on Friday. Up where we at? I don't got the address in front of me. I can pull it up. But we're gonna be up there at 1960 and 59. We're gonna have a karaoke and vote night. So if y'all want to come hang out with us and do a little karaoke, y'all can come on out and hang out with us. The address is 19333 US 59 North. So that's up there. The people that's got the donuts, the real thick, heavy ones with the red stripe in the middle, not the ones with the hot light, the other people. So we in that parking lot right there at 1960 and 59. Y'all know where it said it used to be in the strip, then they got the standalone out there. The donuts are still heavy though, but they right there. We gonna be right there in that strip over there. Y'all can come sing karaoke with us. That's this Friday night at 7 p.m. So we gonna sing a little karaoke, and then we gonna sing a little and vote a lot because we want to go to Atlanta and win those awards in October, y'all. So the voting ends at the end of the month, but we go and claim the awards in October. Y'all gonna see me out there in the red carpet. I'm gonna put lashes on. They ain't gonna be real big and tickle you and wave at you. And I'm gonna put, a little makeup stuff on, but my eyebrows ain't gonna be extra defined. Pastor PJ, don't worry about it. But listen, so y'all go over there and vote for your girl. Vote as many times as you can. Vote as much as you like, and we're gonna appreciate you in advance because we're gonna go bring those things back home, man. Because at the end of the day, only what we do for Christ will last. And so it's not really about the awards, but it's about the awareness of what we're doing. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Mimi. I appreciate it. Listen, Dr. Mimi said it. I deserve it. Go vote. Y'all heard it. It's the standard. Listen, that's all they've been typing on the screen. It's a demonstrate standard. So y'all got to go vote. So y'all vote for your girl. Listen, if you're not doing anything Labor Day weekend, we got some stuff going on for y'all. We got that Ain't Getting in the Hearse musical and comedy show at the Match Theater. Man, listen, some hilarious comedians. Deacon Tusave, who's a deacon the head deacon at every church. We got the first lady of comedy, Dun Beasley from the Big Easy. We got Dave Lawson. We got some singers. We got We got the Perry Girls out of Atlanta, Georgia. We got some women of worship, praise dances. And guess who it's hosted by? Your girl Yilda. We're going to be there at 3400 Main Street, y'all. So go over to matchhouston.org and get those tickets. Come out, support, laugh, and giggle. And listen. That's that Friday night. So Saturday, it's like that weekend. We're going to do some family stuff. We're going to have a block party right here at the station, y'all, out in the parking lot. We're looking for right here in the parking lot on September the 2nd. We're going to be out there 3 to 7 in the evening. So you want to come out and sing. We got a microphone for you. We'll come out and praise dance. Listen, don't put on your big old long hot thing because it's we in Houston. But come out there and dance, and we're gonna have the fire hoses ready to hose you down and all of that stuff. But if you want to come out and minister, business owners, if you're looking to come out and be a vendor, reach out to me. We want to get you set up, get you signed up. We need to demonstrate in the church, in the parking lot, because people don't even know y'all here. I didn't know y'all was here till the pastor came in my DM. Pastor came in my DM. He said, "But are you funny?" I'm like, man, God, who are you and why are you in my DM? And so then I found out he was looking for a comedian. And so that's how I met the Browns, man. So I am grateful for the saving silly life that I live. Shout out to Gospel Comedy Entertainment for putting all of those gospel comedy shows on, man. They say gospel comedy. It's just clean comedy. They ain't cussing a lot. They ain't cussing at all. They cuss back. I'm not supposed to tell they cuss backstage. I'm sorry. They don't be cussing.
They didn't cuss.
They did not cuss.
It was like hilarious. Okay.
Man, listen. So shout out to Cousin Al. I'm sorry, Cousin Al. We couldn't get the dedicated news up. We gonna put the dedicated news on my page. So y'all go over and watch the dedicated news and share it. We gonna put it up. I think he might have already posted it. I don't know what's going on in this church. The devil was mad because these women of God was in here and was giving y'all the business. So don't be telling them they got to wear them J. Renee's and Lily Ann's. Ain't nobody wearing that. And the woman of God, I saw you posted it. She said, "I'm so glad they not wearing the fruit bowl hats on their head." Yes, So listen, y'all, this has been the FIYAH Show. This has been an amazing show. Yes. Man, any last closing words? Dr. Mimi, you got a short sermon real quick, like 1 minute?
No, I want the people to take this God life seriously. At the end of the day, we're not doing this for everybody else. This kingdom work, and you're held accountable for your own salvation. Don't miss it because you're looking at the wrong thing.
Man, listen, I knew she was coming with it, y'all.
Find your lane.
Find your lane. Get in it and stay there. Drive in your lane. Lady. Oh, come on, lady. Stop faking and shaking. I'm the interpreter. Come on, lady. Here.
Be authentic. Be you. Own it, who you are, and then don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to reach out for mentors and other women that can train you. Don't be so honorary that we can't come together and glean from one another. But it starts by knowing who you are first, and then you can build from there. But if you are not authentic, then what you possess, we can never work with it because you don't know who the true you who you really are. So I just want to say to all the first ladies, pastors, wives, preaching women, pastors, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. keep rocking and keep being you. Everybody has their own lane. Pastor Sham just said, do you and do it well.
Amen. Amen. Listen, I am so grateful again that you all accepted the invitation. And Pastor PJ, we thank you so much for allowing Pastor Sham to come and you hung out with us. But listen, y'all don't even see him over here. He say yielded and the Browns. I connected y'all. I had forgotten all about that. It was him that tagged me in the post and said I was a comedian. So I don't know if he's saying I'm funny looking. I think he's saying I'm funny looking. That's what I think.
No, he spoke so highly of me.
Oh, God bless you, PJ.
Word carry weight with us.
Listen, I'm gonna bring you some coffee, man. God, I'm bringing some coffee on Saturday.
Yeah.
I comes in here and harass them on Saturday. So shout out to Joe Boy and PJ, man, and cousin, I forgot her name already, for the DSM morning show every Saturday morning. Man, they be up in here at dark 30, 7 to 10. Listen, Jesus be woke because they say he never sleep nor slumber, but I don't really be woke, and so I be listening to him though, but yeah. But anyways, DSM morning show, Do Something movement, man. Y'all check them out over here on Saturday mornings at Raise the Praise 100. Listen, we're gonna get ready to get up and get out of here. We're gonna do something Satan is never gonna do, let you loose and leave you alone. But we gonna get out of here. Listen, I let you loose and leave you alone, because I is never gonna do that. He looking for an arid place, y'all. And so we just encourage you to get in your word, get somewhere. You ain't gotta go where we say go, but go somewhere that there's some Bible preaching and teaching going on. And so it is always our prayer here at the FIYAH Show that you heard something that might bless you, that you might carry and be able to carry your own through the rest of your week. But guess what? If in the event you feel yourself feeling a little low, catch us right back here next Tuesday, 4 p.m. to 7. It's the FIYAH Show with your girl. You put a little heat to the word on the street. And listen, my Bible tells me that we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. And so because we can do all things through Christ that strengthens us, I got to let you know in my Korean Hawthorne voice that you are unstoppable. Listen, it's your girl Hilton, Lady Hill, Dr. Mimi Brown, Pastor Sham. We up in here at Raise Praise 100, putting a little heat to the word on the street on the FIYAH Show. But we about to go. We out. We love y'all. Thank you so much. Hey, turn it up. Turn it up. Hey.
I got this plan, you might not understand.
And I'm gonna be the boss of it. Hey.
Swag on it. Walk right up to the front where I belong and brag on it.
Hey.
Give it all I got.
How we doing here at the FIYAH Show?
It's hard to believe I'm so
Listen, it's your girl Yielded, y'all. Get on over there and go vote at spinawards.com, man. We thank y'all so much for tuning in. Like and share this video. Make sure y'all follow the page. Make sure y'all stay connected. Shout us out. Let us know. Go check out the Dedicated News. I'm sorry it would not play. I don't know what happened. The devil got mad because I don't know what Cousin Al was going to say. But nonetheless, man, Dedicated News will be posted for y'all. We praying that it don't offend y'all. But listen, you got the news that you can use. It's your girl Yielded. I'm about to get out of here. Lady Hill says she got to go. Dr. Mimi says she's sick and tired of this church. And Sham says she finna go see her boo. And, hey, they about to do what lovers do. We about to get up and get out of here. And I'm going to mind my business. I'm hungry. I'm going to take a decongestant. And we love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Go vote. Vote today. Vote tomorrow. Vote 100 times. And we're going to go bring it home. Love y'all. Thank y'all. Good night. Goodbye. God bless you. Hey.
Where y'all at?